G'day, g'day, and welcome back to your daily dose of Karens, Kevins, and their no good idiotic public freakouts here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips.
According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. Here we have a guy finding probably the funniest way to quit Starbucks Target. Here we have a random fight occurring inside of a laundromat.
It started over a dryer.
What's going on?
It's not.
There's too much going on at the laundromat. I'm recording too. Girl, mind your business because you're not flicking your finger at me. You don't even know who you're doing that to. So mind your business. Hey, girl. This white girl just flicked her middle finger at me.
Are we ladies or are we not ladies?
I just have the casual, oh, you're recording me? I'm going to ignore the problems that are currently in front of me just to lean past them and point the finger at you because apparently you're now my biggest issue here, in spite of the fact that I've got two people trying to fight me in front of me. So, priorities? This gives a bit of an interesting one because some people are saying that this person is being a bit over the top about those warning signs and is having a bit of a Hollywood reference of it. And I get that to some extent, but at the same time, if you're smoking at a gas station, you're just an obtuse idiot. You just shouldn't do that.
He's over here pumping his car, but I'm pumping. Hey, are you that car over here? Is this your car? You're smoking a cigarette and you're not supposed to be smoking cigarettes. But I'm gonna pump my gas and you're not supposed to be smoking cigarettes because you can blow up the gas thing. And I'm recording because you're not supposed to be smoking. You not, excuse you? Please just put the cigarette out, please. Thank you. Because I'm gonna go in here and tell the clerk that you're smoking by a gas thing. Thank you.
The likelihood of the cigarette you lit doing anything at that gas station is, of course, very low, but you still shouldn't do it in the first place. Like, seriously. Those warnings are there for a reason. Yes, it also has warnings about phones, and in reality, you shouldn't be using your phones around the gas station too much too for that reason, because in extreme circumstances, that's pretty bad. And I get the point that, it's a bit over the top, it's so unnecessary. It's like, yeah, but honestly, lighting up a cigarette and smoking at a gas station is just stupid. Don't do that at all. Here we have a guy doing some humble bragging.
I live here. Do you own a house on the street? Do you own a house on the street? Do you own a house on the street?
You're stupid.
No, I'm not. I own a house on the street. You don't, motherfucker. I own a house. I own a house on the street. You don't. Don't honk at me. I had surgery today, and you're honking at me. I threw out my trash can. I threw out my trash can. I had surgery today. You honked at me. You don't live here. I live here. You don't live here. You don't live here.
Stop, man.
You have.
Stop. Relax.
You do not have my life. You do not have my house. You don't get to honk at me.
Wow, the privilege.
You do not honk at residents on the street.
Oh, did I say humble? Nah, I was joking on that one. I do wonder how we got here. By the sounds of the story, this guy was on the road with his trash can. The guy in the car beeped his horn at him, and now we're here, which is very interesting topics of discussion for something that simple that could have just been like, just let the car through, move on with your day. I don't know. But then he wouldn't have gotten to brag. I don't know.
In this next clip, we've got a Karen at McDonald's who has no idea how to be nice towards the minimum wage workers.
Brandon, go.
You want to see my bank?
Go.
Huh?
You too. Thank you. Go.
You want to see my bank?
I don't care.
I thought so. Yo, stay out of my business. Yeah. Call the cops, bro. Call.
Who called the cops, bro?
Okay, because who called the cops? That's a false accusation.
Who called the cops, bro?
Do you want to see my receipt? I can show you right here. Yeah, okay. Hello, miss. Huh? Here you go, guys. Does anybody want to verify this so Grimace is happy? I mean, we don't want to piss off Grimace. Huh? Here's my receipt, yo. Come here, bro, come here. Brother, hi. Yo, bro, how's your face? Come here. You want to see it?
They don't care about your
You wanna see
receipt
it?
after you've done insulted
You
her. You
wanna
need
see
to
it?
just go.
Hey, yo, calm down, straight up, my friend, man. Yo, okay? All right, man, I thought so. So next time, you know what you're talking about before you accuse somebody of some like that, okay? You work at McDonald's, okay? I'm retired and I'm 45. I don't got to work. You want to see it? Just shut your mouth next time. Shit, fuck out here. Hey, yo, there's nobody back there that can deal with this. Calm down, bitch. I train jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, homie. Professional fighters. I train with pros, nigga. Step up. I thought so.
Give me the phone, because he's talking about who are you, bro? Hey, what's your record? Can I Google you, bro? You know why, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
Now, whilst I would like to know what this guy's what happened before this clip occurred, because he's accusing them of potentially doing some form of racist profiling or something along those lines, something wrong or something along those lines. Either way, I don't think it matters too much when this guy's just sitting here trying to go like, you see my bank account, you see it here, you see this proof, you see my receipt, I'm retired at 45, bitch, you're still at McDonald's, bitch. It's like, at that point, no one's gonna fucking listen to you. If you're going to start throwing insults and bragging about your current position in life, it is like the thing that will immediately shoot anyone else from just acknowledging your existence. And at that point, it's time to fucking leave.
Here we have the aftermath of a crash of sorts.
I got all that already, baby.
Leave me alone.
I got all
I
that.
didn't
Hey,
do nothing.
you hit my car.
I didn't hit your car.
You hit my car.
No, I did
Don't play with me.
not,
I'm telling you,
yo.
don't play with me.
No, I didn't
You
hit
can do all
anything, yo.
You can do all that. You can do all that. You can do all that, baby. You can do all that. All that. You can do all that. Police already got you. All that. Police already got you.
Obviously, her brain wasn't firing on all neurons today because anyone with any form of logical nonsense would understand that staying here and dealing with all the mess of this crash is going to lead to far less consequences than performing what this is, a hit and run. Even if you don't have a license, even if you have all these things you've done wrong, simply doing the act of running away from a situation is only going to make this worse for yourself when they eventually catch up with you. It's that simple. This guy starts going off at a garbage worker for apparently not cleaning up the mess that he created when he picked up the trash can and emptied it into his truck. Here's the clip.
Clean it up. Clean it up. Yeah. Put your phone over there on that. See the garbage? See the garbage? Second time you've done that. Come on. Get your ass out here. Clean it up. Come on. Yeah, clean it up. Clean it up every time. Every time you come to my neighborhood, you don't clean it up. Go ahead. Get your ass over there. Clean it up. Come on. Come on. Let me help you. Come on. Come on. Camera's not going to do anything, dude. Yeah. Get it. Get it. Clean it up. Clean it up. Yep, that's right. Put it in the trash can. Come on. Second time I've had to stop you. Last time. Yeah. No, I've had to chase this guy down.
Okay.
He had trash everywhere.
But, well, yeah, everywhere, but it was the crows. You overpiled that thing.
Yeah, and he leaves it on the fucking ground. I don't care. Listen, this isn't about you. You go back to your house.
I know.
Go back to your
crows
house.
took
I
it
don't.
all and threw it all on the ground. I've got you. Look on my video camera.
I don't
show
care.
you.
I don't
But take
care.
it easy on the guy.
This guy, it's the second time this lazy mother drives to the end and just leaves the trash on the ground. Because you're lazy. You're lazy.
The trash on the ground was not his fault.
Put it in the trash can. Keep it.
So according to the other guy who got involved here, it's not the garbage guy's fault at all. It's just the fact that this guy overfills his bin, doesn't bother trying to crush it in better so that the lid can close. And of course, you know, crows being crows, pick at it and make a mess. And it's like, I'm sorry, but it's not the garbage man's job to clean up after your own mistakes here. They're there to use their truck and their mechanical arms to grab the bin, toss it into the truck, put the bin back down, and move on. It's called efficiency. This has to get done in a very reasonable amount of time, and these things are made to be as efficient as they possibly can. They're not there to hop out of the truck and clean up giant messes that are there because of your own mistakes of how you've chosen to overfill your bin and not properly account for the fact that, you know, crows exist and they're gonna pick at the rubbish until it goes everywhere. Though in saying that, if a garbage truck driver does accidentally make a mess when they're trying to empty garbage, then it is on them to clean it up in that case. But here it's not that, it's the crows doing it. Here we have a post worker who seems to finally snap at someone.
The postmaster. I will be talking to the carrier. I will be looking the best I can, but I physically can't do any more. Do you understand that? Yes, I am angry. I have had it. I have had weeks of this, and I am trying to get things right.
Should be. You don't need to act that way.
Oh no, I guess I do. That's sorry. You know what? I've had it.
You're going on. I just recorded every second.
Good, great.
You can't touch my phone.
Okay, go ahead. Record everything, because I don't care.
That behavior was absolutely
fine. Good. Wonderful.
Why don't you quit if you are so frustrated here? It's not my fault. Gosh,
right
like,
now
I know where the term going postal means. Yeah.
Okay, good. Fine. Go ahead.
Postal. That's a good one. I mean, man. First off, you should just never treat a person like this. Like, if you're the worker here, this is not how you should react to the situation. I get it. You've probably been through hell and back at this rate with just the sheer amount of assholes you've probably had to deal with over the past good point in time. But snapping like this at someone isn't exactly what you should be doing. You should, I don't know, take breaks when necessary and maybe give yourself a chance to cool down. Granted, I do understand that the laws and stuff around work in America is kind of garbage when compared to what it's like here for Australia, where we could just like, cool, I'm going to take some of my sick leave as mental health leave. Sorry, I need some time to breathe and be fine. But you should just never explode like this. It's not good in any way, shape, or form. You need to find a way to actually keep yourself cool. In this clip, we seem to watch one of many massive blowouts that seemingly happen between the neighbors here, and there seems to be a huge leveling of issues that seem to occur between these people a lot that, well, we now get to see a glimpse of. Here's the clips.
My son ripped you off.
He took money, and while we were gone, we asked him to snowplow. He didn't. He came over after she texted him like 4 or 5 times. He finally came over.
I told my son to stop going over there because he's getting texted that your daughter's there and she's all pissed off. Must have been you, right?
I was not
That's
pissed
your
off.
mom.
Yeah,
well, that's what she told him. Ripping her off?
He took $20.
You can check text messages. He offered her the money back. Matter of fact, I told him to go over there and try to plow and get rid of your snow for free. And he did the best he could. He did nothing to justify you parking in front of my house acting like a fool.
But you parking in your own thing acting like a fool, too.
This is my own place. I can do what I want. And I'm not acting like a fool. I'm emailing. I'm sending some emails. So I had some radio on and it bothered you. It doesn't give you any right. It doesn't give you any right to come over here.
Well, the rails are. I was trying to be polite.
Well, that went right out the window now,
Well, it did when
didn't
you
it?
started acting like an asshole. And I will give you the same shit back.
Okay, do what you got to do, lady.
I will.
You're going to be having to live across from me for a long ass time.
Good. I don't care.
Okay, so put it in park, put your fucking music up, and do whatever you got to do. You are fucking ridiculous.
I've lived here for 20
you already
years,
know.
honey.
I talked to the dude over here. You bitching about his exhaust.
My mom.
I
My
don't
mom
even
does.
care. I don't care about pleasing y'all. I really don't at all.
That's good.
Get off my fucking property.
This is not your property. You don't know the land.
All right, then do it. Then do what you got to do. Do whatever you like. All right.
You do whatever you like.
Yeah, you
oh,
got
you
it.
got to record it because you're such a big man. Like I'm gonna hurt you. What's that gonna do? I've done that to him.
I'm just trying to protect my children, lady.
Oh,
You obviously are extremely upset right now, and so I just want some proof of how you act for when they come over. All right?
It's the same. There's proof right there to say the same.
Okay, there you go.
I have cameras to prove. I got cameras right there.
Prove what?
Prove that you're an ass just the same.
Okay, fine. I'm an ass just the same. We're two asses. We live across the street from each other.
We do.
That's just great.
I thought you would be good people, but not so.
Guess not.
Yes,
You thought wrong.
yeah.
Keep looking around for a good guy. Ain't me. Well, you're parked in front of my house, and you start talking about what you're gonna do when we're sleeping.
Driveway or street. You don't even own the land.
Okay.
None of us do.
I got it on tape, lady.
So what are you gonna do with it?
I'm just gonna leave it alone.
I got tape here, got tape here, got tape here, got tape everywhere.
And what'd you catch me doing? Working 9 to 5? Huh?
Yeah, you do.
That's what your camera's gonna find me doing.
It's also gonna hear you bumping your music.
Okay, fine. There's nothing wrong with listening to some music.
Me yelling at you.
Matter of fact, you came out here complaining, and it went off. I took it off.
I want to say thank you.
Fuck off. I don't care what you have to say. Get out of my face.
I just
Go on. All right, fine. So can I. It sure is. You obviously ain't got nothing better to do, so you know where to find me.
Look, overall, I don't really think there's a true side to pick here based upon the small bits of information here, but I ain't gonna lie, it's very interesting to see that not only was her van, the two rear windows smashed out and have got a tarp covering, it looks like the back window was also in the same state, but then you can see the state of her yard. I think that a lot of that white stuff might be snow though, so I don't think there's much to it than that, but if that's snow, this is an older clip. Either way, very interesting to say the least. I don't know, what a dispute over, oh, you scammed me of $20 or scammed my daughter of $20. Oh, we tried to give it back. Oh, you still scam me for $20. It just seems like a whole whack job of a mess. And she seems like just the type of person to complain about literally anything that bothers her. Here we have a weird happening at Panera Bread.
This is how I should grab my food from a drive-thru. Seriously? I'm not tripping. Why she look so confused? Where did she go? I am not tripping.
Hi, I'm sorry, what was the issue?
You think this is how you should handle your customers, your product?
I'm sorry about that, ma'am. Can I get you anything else? And can you please not record me?
Why would you hand me things like this?
She had a glove on, ma'am, and I didn't hand it to you.
She had a glove. You think this is a normal way to handle customer stuff?
Can you not scream at me?
Don't you dare give me that corporate tone. You are rude and disrespectful, and this is not okay.
Disrespectful?
Take this back. Take this back, and I want my money back.
You can get out of my drive-thru. There you go.
I want my money back.
Get the f out of my drive-thru.
Take the shit.
Look, I don't want to jump straight into insulting mode because this could just genuinely be some form of learning disability. This person has to do something this weird because I doubt this is something you're ever showed and it's just the brain doing stupid. Otherwise, we could make the joke of like, oh, what? So if I order a hot chocolate, they're just going to pour the drink into my palms and burn the living crap out of them because they don't want to use containers or stuff like that. I don't know. It just seems wildly stupid. And of course, the worker just did not pick up what stupidity that they were doing here, but I digress. Let's just hope that with that attitude she did not hold her job in the drive-thru for that long, because that is something else.
Next up we got a Karen who's unhappy about the neighbor's dog.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
No, I've listened to your dogs bark every minute of every day for 2 years. You come out and talk to me. Hi. Please come out. I've listened to your dogs bark every minute for 2 years. You will come talk to me, or I'm calling the police. Come talk to me. Please, come talk to me. My name's Emmy Joe, and your dog has barked every single minute of every single day for 2 years. So inside my house. So you're the one that called the. No.
Get rid of 4 dogs.
I have never.
Okay, here's a pet peeve. If you're gonna post a recording of the doorbell of all the things leading up to the conversation, why not, I don't know, keep the thing going so people can understand the full context? Like, I don't get it. It's not like you were purposely recording this, it's the fucking doorbell that was recording this. It would have the whole recording. Why did you not post the whole recording? You're trying to hide something, or you're just dumb? I'm sorry, that I've seen the comments. A lot of you guys get annoyed when clips get cut off and stuff along those lines, and this is me expressing the same annoyance because this wasn't recorded by someone's phone. This is recorded by the doorbell. The doorbell would have the whole recording. They just didn't post the entire thing. Why? In this next clip, we've got a couple of feuding neighbors.
I want to be a tough neighbor, and I'm going to be tough back. I want them off my lot, and you're not putting anything there. Tough shit.
The fencing is being replaced at your husband.
You know what? You know what? You created nothing but crap with all your picture taken. We're cutting down trees, which actually ultimately helped you. All right? We took back your property for you because it was creating so many leaves and everything. What are you taking pictures? I'll call the cops. My husband told me to call the cops. You want me to do that?
Yes, and I will show him where the property line is.
You don't have no idea where the property line is.
Well, you don't know what you're speaking about.
You don't either, because you weren't here when it was put in. You weren't here when it was put in, okay? Or you weren't old enough to know. Don't even go there.
You don't know what you're saying.
You don't even know what you're talking about. You can't be a shitty and take pictures and make my life difficult when I want to cut down trees and then do this. You're so full of crap. God, you got me so mad right now.
Well,
that's what you get for being a That's what you get. You get what you give.
This is what your husband...
You get what you get. You know that? I wouldn't have said boo to you, but you want to be a shit and sit out here and take pictures and video while we're sitting there trying to cut down trees. And all you can do is sit there, bitch, and complain. Your own neighbor's been assigned, get out. Does that give you a hint? When they spray paint on your side of the fence, keep off?
This entire thing's just funny to me because it's just like everyone's having a very bad day and they're just sitting back recording this. They're not arguing, they're not screaming their heads off, they're just sitting there recording it. The guy who's trying to probably do stuff for fence posts is just doing his job, whilst this person is absolutely losing her mind and going off on a bloody rampage, calling Bloody Mary, bloody murder, all this crap. And then now she's probably going to call the cops, which is funny. I'm honestly interested in how this ended up turning out, but of course, as always with these clips, they all get cut off before we get to see the conclusion. Brilliant.
Here we have a very interesting clip that I'm not 100% sure how to feel like to... I don't even know what in the world happened here, but basically it seems like this guy's made a purchase of some items and one of them's worth about $1 and he immediately regrets that thing that he purchased for $1, so attempts to immediately get a refund for it. And then, well, you know, all sales are final, yada yada yada. Here's the clip.
Forcing you, but all sales are final.
So when I grabbed, I said, "Hey, this mile's sale."
You grabbed it though. All sales are final.
I grabbed another one in there that ain't.
Will you allow him to get another one?
What the like it's simple though. Like, man, you not about to make me buy no stale last mile. You talking about I just got off work?
Okay.
It's 25 cents. I ain't spending no money on no bullshit. Well, I work hard for my shit.
Please get out the store.
I don't work at no.
Please get out the store. We understand. We understand. We understand. We understand. Please.
Take a picture.
Can you please get out?
North side.
You entertaining it. Like, please get out.
Keep taking it.
Can you please get out? Can you please get out? Can you? I don't matter. Please get out. Can you? You are though. Can you please get out? Can you please get out?
This is going on TikTok.
Can you please get out? You are disturbing my customers. Please. You don't get out, I will be calling the police. Simple as that. You're mad about $1. Please get out. Can you get out? Can you get out? Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Still talking? I'll be back up here.
That's fine. And the police will too.
Say what?
The police will too.
Tell them come right now.
I will after I get done serving them.
What do you think I'm about to do? Run from the police?
Yes, you will, because you won't be here. You won't be here. Could never be dirty. Oh, sorry about.
Look, I just have a few questions, and one of them just being like, why do you so desperately need that singular $1 back? did you actually spend more than what you should have at this store and you actually need that dollar for something because you've now stuffed up? It's like, crap, I need that dollar back. Quick, how am I going to get it back? Oh yeah, I'm going to get a refund for that singular item because I don't want it anymore because I need that dollar back. It's like they in the moment decisions like that, like right after you purchase it, they're not going to willingly take a refund. Like that's just, it's so wacky, that one. And if it's the dollar that you've paid via card, well, the card fees are going to just make that dollar vanish anyway. Because you know how that goes. It just seems so insanely stupid. Here we have an interesting one. This person supposedly has come across an owner who is supposedly bashing their dog. Anyway, they decide to go off at them. Here's the clip.
You keep punching your dog, I'm gonna f***ing call 911 on your ass. Give me the dog, bitch. Give me the dog. Don't f***ing do that, you f***ing bitch. I will f***ing hurt you.
I understand.
Don't f***ing do that. Are you a f***ing idiot?
I am in the back of a cop car right now, handcuffed, because I yelled at a lady for, disorderly conduct, for yelling at a lady for beating the shit out of her dog. I cannot wait to sue the out of these people.
From all the clips I've seen with the police, it makes sense this is probably what's happened here. It's ridiculous and a bit stupid if what she's saying is 100% true, which seems to be possible, but ultimately, yep, that's just, yeah. Hopefully all goes well for you, eh? Here we have a Karen that's extremely upset that this person's driving around in a car that she claims to be noisy. Here's the clip.
Is it your dad's car?
No.
Rental.
It's not a rental. I bought it.
If it is your car and you can fix it and you don't do that on purpose, that is mean.
How is it mean?
Because you're disturbing other people like me.
But
I have anxiety and I lived in war zones. I have suffered enough.
My sister's gay, so.
On purpose to adding to misery in the world on purpose, it's me.
But it's just a loud car.
What are you looking at? I took your license number.
Okay.
So if you come back here and make noise, I'll report you both to campus security and police.
Okay, that's totally okay because I'm driving the speed limit. It's loud.
I don't care about the speed limit. You're making noise and you're doing that on purpose.
But it's like
just because you think that, I don't know, 10 other guys like you enjoy this. You're disturbing the rest of thousands of other people in here that they don't like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Is it worth it?
I don't know. I don't do it on purpose.
Another hobby, please. You said it can be fixed and you don't do it on purpose. So please go fix this and stop doing that. There's
like I was going maybe like 30 kilometers an hour.
Those that live here and they don't have cars, they enjoy this noise?
Well, I mean, if they're a car guy, probably. Like, maybe.
Yeah, so you're talking?
I've never had anyone else come up to me like this.
Because nobody else is brave enough to approach you to tell you that this is wrong.
Yeah. No, sometimes I get in my own feelings about it, like moral combat.
I don't know if you can hear it or not, by the sound of the grumble of the engine of this car, I would assume that it is probably somewhat of a noisy thing when you start revving and driving along down the street. But I am curious on how loud it actually is. Unfortunately, when looking at this guy's TikTok, this is the only video on there. He's not posted anything else. He's not really answered what car he's got. He's not really answered anything to do with how loud is his car actually. Because, you know, there is a legitimate point where your car is just loud for the sake of being loud, and there are legal limits to that as well. Yes, it is fun to have a loud car. Trust me, I know it. I'm a car guy. I get it. But you know, at a certain point, maybe you got to be a bit more considerate when you know your car's loud when driving through neighborhoods. Though this is broad daylight, so I don't really think there should be too much to be concerned. But I don't know. We don't know how loud the car actually is because this guy doesn't tell us. Man's catching a big fish.
Hey, you got a fucking massive one, dude. Move off the rails! God damn, people understand fucking English? Oh my God. Say it again! People, dude. Hey, you need to calm your nerves. You got the fish, so
Yeah, people need to get off the rails. They're not fishing.
you need to.
I totally get the rage here, but at the same time, cool it, you know? If you're raging whilst trying to catch this fish, you're probably not going to catch it. Clearly is done with working at this place for some reason or another. I'm not 100% sure what happened prior to this. It just seems to be some argument between a customer and an employee that escalates a bit too far.
Look at her. She works here. I'm not at work. I got all day.
I can record too.
I got all day.
At least I look good. You look like a bum.
Oh, I got all day.
At least my hair don't.
I got all day. I got all day. I got all day. Look at her. Now she's behind the counter.
I mean, I don't have.
The loudest is the weakest give a about what they screaming.
Me first, though?
The loudest is the weakest give a about what they screaming.
I look good.
Yeah, you do?
I look good.
With all that acne on you. What's this on your neck?
Acne?
What's this on your neck?
Look at your face.
What's that on your neck? Now you touching me.
Look at your face, though.
But look at your neck.
Dark marks, girl.
Look at your neck.
Is that why
look
you
at
were
your
looking
neck.
for the
Look at you.
skincare,
You're
though?
like 3.
Is that where you were looking
You're
for
like
the
3
skincare?
pounds.
Is that where you were looking for the skincare?
What are you? You need to put some on your neck.
You should drink
You
more
should
water.
put some on your neck.
You gotta drink some
You
water,
should definitely
man.
take
Your
care of that.
eyes are mad yellow.
Whatever that is under your neck.
Eyes are mad yellow.
What is that? What is that? But what is that? What is that on your neck? What is that on your neck? You looking at my face, but what is on your neck? What is on your neck? Oh, look, she's so professional. She works at CVS. Let me show you. She works at CVS. First she came. First she came. First she came.
Or what? Or what? What are you gonna do? 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 What are you gonna do?
Don't put your hands on me.
What are you gonna do?
Don't put
What are
your
you gonna
hands
do?
on me.
What are you gonna do?
Don't put your hands on me. You want to fight. She wants to fight. Did you just see that? She's gonna lose her job. And I'm suing this store.
Now that's a smart idea, to whack someone's phone out of their hand when they're recording you, because, you know, that is, by definition, assault. That is just how it is. But I suppose if you're at this state of time when it's just like you don't care about your job anymore, clearly, because that's what this seems like to me, someone who just does not care anymore. I'm sure they're okay to be fired, but I'm not sure they'd be okay with all the other consequences to these actions that will occur now they decide to go through the effort to whack someone's phone out of their hand. Good job.
Here we got an unhappy Kevin who seems to have had a fun night drinking at the bar and everything's gone horribly wrong and he blames it all on the worker at the bar. Good on him.
I have the right to do this. I'm posting you.
Thank God.
You got it.
Keep
I am.
posting, man.
I am.
Keep posting.
Oh, I'm posting this.
Shit, really?
Good. Yeah, I have the right to do this.
You should be fired.
You should be in a drunk tank. You should be careful driving home as well.
There you go. Wow.
I don't care. I'm not stopping until he leaves. This is my right. I'm within my right. He's threatening me. I'm within my right.
Yeah.
And if he continues, I'll call the police because I guarantee you can't drive home.
Well, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, we're all good. 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 Okay. We're all good.
Sorry, sir.
Fantastic. Like, I don't even know what to say about this one. It's just like, so according to the text that's on screen, apparently this Kevin is blaming the worker for his girl leaving him that night, which is a very interesting choice to be made and definitely shows a person who's not really able to take responsibility for their own decisions, and maybe once he wakes up with a massive hangover, he'll rethink everything he did the night beforehand and realize what he's done. Or maybe not. There are people who just don't care to actually acknowledge when they're wrong and just pretend that nothing actually happened.
Here we have a Karen who has an extremely violent outburst over what seems to be a penny.
You're a stupid fucking bitch. You could give a less about your customers. And what's your goddamn name, Tina? All I wanted was a cup for my dead brother because it had a rainbow on it. And it's not my fault that it rang up a penny. You caused all this, Tina. You could have made money for your store. You know, your ass should be whooped up, dragging motherfucking ass the whole way down here. I wanted a cup for my brother. He died, my only brother. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. You're a stupid bitch who is obviously not a Christian.
hell, bitch!
Thank you. Have fun with.
So I think I want to partway excuse this person because obviously emotions are running high because, you know, death of brother, yada, yada, yada. But doesn't excuse what crap just happened here. Like, from the sounds of what she was saying, it was a penny or something more than what she thought it was going to be, didn't have the money or something along those lines, and so lost her shit in this way, which is ridiculous and insane, stupid, just all the different words of what are you even doing? It's embarrassing to say the least. Maybe, hopefully, when you're in a better headspace, you go back and apologize for this conduct because holy crap. Here we have an employee and an employer arguing with each other, going on about how the employee is not doing certain jobs they've been asked to do and is being overall, I would say, unprofessional about it. Anyway, the employee decides to start recording this incident and eventually shows off that she's doing that to her boss.
That's what she told me. But what I'm saying is, I'm this little girl telling me what she ain't gonna do.
I'm a grown woman now.
I asked her to set up this cold side while I'm setting up the hot side. I told her, she said she was under the influence there, and no, she was told that that's my job. And I'm tired of her telling me what she ain't gonna do.
I have not said anything to you before this.
I just asked you to set up the cold. I don't want to hear nothing else. Today I said set up the cold
this day, I just asked you. I have not said anything to you.
You can put that phone down while you trying to record me, little girl. Don't play
I'm
with
a
me.
grown woman, man.
Don't play with me.
I'm a grown woman.
Roxy, she trying to record
Why are you
me.
walking up on me?
I'm not. Don't play with me,
Stop
little
walking up on
girl.
me, grown woman.
Go ahead and go home. I ain't even finna play with this little girl. You can clock out. Bye. Go home. Bye. Go home. Bye. Go home.
Can you stop walking up on me?
on the phone. Go home.
Can you stop walking up on me?
Go home. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I
Go
will
home.
clock out. Can you stop walking up on me?
So, I want you to go home now. I got it,
Okay.
Roxy.
This is something where I just look at both parties here are in the wrong to a point of view. I do think that the employer is in the worst off position because not only are they being extremely aggressive and unprofessional to their employee who have not apparently done something they should have done or what they were asked to do, they're also clearly not saying, like, they're just being overall unprofessional about the entire thing. Like, from what we can gather from this clip, there is a very high possibility, heck, we could probably guarantee it, that the employee was asked to do a certain task. As stated here, she was meant to prepare the cold side while she prepared the hot side, and apparently didn't do it. Now, that might not be within her usual job or activities and what she usually would be expected to do as her job, but it's one of those things that if you've been trained in it, then you may as well just do it. It's better to not cause issues when you've asked to do an additional thing. It happens a lot in a majority of workplaces. If you have no training and have no idea how to do it, and that's why you didn't do it, then I hope you at least went through the pointed out, like, yeah, I don't know how to do this, and did that first before this huge kerfuffle. But overall, the boss is in the wrong here. They just handle this entire thing very, very unprofessionally, which is wild. Here, OP encounters a funky squabble going on amongst a few airport customers while waiting for their flight. Apparently, this all started because the guy in red said the F word whilst on the phone, and the couple weren't exactly happy with that because something to do with their child. Here's the clip.
I have some small children. The language is pretty steep.
Respectfully?
Yes.
Respectfully? I don't know what I said, but mind your business. Respectfully. Because I'm going to get to my son. So if you got small children, understand little with my son.
I'm minding my business.
No, you're not, because you spoke to me. So mind your business. I ain't speak to you. Mind your business.
You want to step outside?
We can go right now. Where you want to go? Talk about it. You asked. Remember you asked, though. Let's go. Remember you asked. I didn't say that. He asked, right? Okay. He asked me.
We're good.
And he told me to calm down, but you asked me, right? Do I make myself clear? She wants to try to embarrass me. Do I make myself clear?
I would try.
Do not tell me to step outside.
We're trying to embarrass.
Then apologize for that, because that's why I'm offended.
I'm sorry.
And I forgive you.
This is going to become something we don't want it to become. Everyone needs to just sit down.
I was sitting here and I was speaking to him. He said, stop talking to him all the time.
Cussing, vulgar cussing.
I said the F
I want
word.
something done about it.
I said the F word.
Because our children are sitting over here and we don't want you to hear it.
Respectfully, I'm an adult, so I can move away, but he can't tell me to step outside. I bought 3 tickets to on a plane. I am, after the next 1 or 3. All I said was, first of all, I said, okay. And then he said, step outside. And she heard that. She's not listening to that. Did you not hear that part? Did you not hear him say that?
I did say that.
Okay. And you
were cussing.
Personally, maybe mind your words when you're out in public, especially in a group of people, but beyond that, the confrontation here was just totally unnecessary. It's like, yeah, he swore. Oh no, big deal. Like, I don't know, it just seems a bit stupid, to say the least.
Karen, who's at their local McDonald's causing a bit of a mess trying to get their food for some reason in a very interesting way.
I'm not going to talk. I don't have to give you any standards. Can you please take my food, and I would like your corporate office number and your name. Okay, I want your corporate number. I want the corporate number. Right. But when you call, you tell them that you're coming. Hey, they can run back the cameras all they want. All they want. And you complain, tell them that you're listen, you're still. I don't give a shit. It took me 30 years to start cussing. I'm sorry. You don't even know what. No, check this out. Whatever you want. Check this out, man. No, you're not. You keep talking. I am the customer. Okay? All right. I'm trying to help you. No, you're not. If I had my order would have been ready. No, what is it for 2 sheets? One at a time again. I told them to. Okay. This whole time, it doesn't take that long to make the chicken nuggets, 2 Big Macs, and 2 shakes. It doesn't. Okay? So please. I'm trying to make another one. Thank you. I don't work in McDonald's. I've been blessed not to have to. Oh, wait, I don't down. Go ahead, I'll do your food. See that? Hey! Go ahead. That ain't me. I still want my food. What do you mean? I don't know how you can. I don't give a fuck all of that.
Yeah, I know I'm here causing some issues, but I still want my food. I know I'm going off with you guys, but I still want my food. You guys are going to be nice enough to still give me my food, right? Right? After I treated you like garbage on this earth, even though that's what I am personally, because that's how I act, but you're still going to give me my food, right? Right? Ignore the guy throwing stuff around the McDonald's over there. He doesn't matter to this conversation. You still going to give me my food? It's just how it is.
Here we have some supposed conflict between one of the passengers and the stewardess of the flight here that ultimately divulges into the point where the passenger gets kicked off the flight. She refuses to leave for various different reasons, according to a few people around her and the person behind the camera who's across the aisle from her. Apparently this passenger did nothing wrong, but they want her off the plane anyway, so here's what happens.
Right here are my backup. No, it's not okay. You can't do that to somebody just because they didn't want your flight attendant to keep patronizing them. And so I said, quit patronizing me, and I picked up the flight.
I think you should just go ahead because they're going to put on the scene. But you need to prove your point because you didn't do anything. And that was real rude. This is out of control. This is too much. Yeah, you don't want to get banned from the airport. You don't want to get banned. But when you get off, you make sure they give her a flight too or whatever.
Okay, I need my bag. I need my bag. My bag is on this plane. I need my bag. My medicine's in it. My medicine is in my bag, and I need my bag, and that's why I needed my bag to begin with.
Let's go, and then we're gonna take care of that. Let's go.
So if she leaves, she's traveling with me. You'll give her a new flight as well.
Yeah.
Will she get a new flight to where our destination?
Yeah.
Promise her.
Okay,
y'all need to promise her because that's bullshit.
I'm recording this. This is ridiculous.
Because that's bullshit.
Wow. If people can behave like this and do this to people, what is the world coming to?
No, for real, dog. That's crazy.
Okay, so I need you to tell me and confirm for me if I get off of this flight that you will give me a new flight for free to my destination. Well, I already paid for a ticket.
We're going to look at rebooking you. If your friend wants to come off the flight.
So if my friend comes off, you'll look at it meaning what? What does looking mean? I need a verification that I'm going to be there tonight. No, I need you to tell me, that I will get on a flight today to my destination. Will you please?
That's crazy to me.
Will you please tell me that you're going to make sure I get on another flight?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit, boo. You tell them exactly how you feeling, boo. Tell them it's bullshit.
And
you want to
say
your
that they told me they would give me a new flight. Now they won't.
You asked about your bag. You asked about your bag.
Did they say that?
Yeah, she won't admit to it now.
This time we're going to have to ask you to grab your belongings and deplane the aircraft.
That's because of that stewardess. This is because of a stewardess.
Babe, why don't y'all just go on off, though? Why don't y'all just go on off? Because y'all having everybody else have
She can pay the consequences.
Can you just go?
We gotta pay the consequences, though.
200 people.
Okay, well, talk to the stewardess. I didn't do anything wrong.
Maybe if you were respectful to the flight attendants, that's
right. That's how I feel too.
Now he going. Now he going. Yeah, like, we already
I didn't do anything. You're mad because you're getting kicked off. It's no reason to kick someone off a plane. No reason to kick someone off a plane. No reason to kick someone off a plane.
I can't believe you all have to.
No reason to kick someone off. Because I said, please quit patronizing me? That's rude?
I never did this. I just feel like it was rude.
You ladies stop enabling her, please.
Now,
She wasn't rude. She didn't say anything rude.
She was away.
Well, too bad. I'm not. Too bad. People can be mad if they want.
They should let it go. But it doesn't matter. They should just let it go and move on.
Literally. She didn't swear. She didn't just. She kind of has a rude. She kind of has a rude demeanor. She has a rude tone voice.
We're not going to de-escalate.
Yeah.
But they should get off the plane.
Yeah. Like, we don't want to get off.
Nobody wants to get off the plane. We all got it. We got to get off the plane.
I just don't want you to get banned
though,
for
but
life.
I feel like,
I haven't done anything.
I feel like,
They're
in
being
all honesty, they about to escort y'all off of here. They gonna be real rude, nasty, grabbing, pulling and shit. Y'all might as well head on up there and let them. She said out her mouth she was gonna redo y'all flights. Hers too.
She's gonna what?
She said that.
Here.
But then she went back to something else. But you got
Okay,
that on
say it.
you got that on camera.
I
that
didn't.
She said that.
She didn't say
she
it
said
on
we gonna
camera.
renew you. She said she was gonna renew y'all
Will you
flights.
say what you heard?
She said she was gonna renew y'all flights. Period, point blank. I don't work here. I don't know what's going on or how they gonna move about it, but they said that. But I just feel like y'all should head up front and let them know. Talk to the captain. Talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Y'all bags already up front, boo. You know what I mean? And then you don't want to leave her either, so you might as well. Yeah.
No, retaliating is ridiculous.
I hope y'all figure it out, though.
Let them by. Let them by.
I am curious what happens to checked-in baggings when you get kicked off a plane, but I suppose that's a question I could probably go Google and not just annoy you guys about it. But the second bit of this is just like, I get it. If you believe you did nothing wrong, especially considering how she decides to describe the situation here, I get you'd be frustrated for being kicked off the plane. But at a certain point, when they've made up their mind that they're going to kick you off the plane, you're just better off hopping off the plane and just having to deal with that mess, potentially suing them down the line, whatever it takes to do that. Yes, it's a huge inconvenience, but you refusing to get off at that point when they've already made up their mind that you're getting off the plane, all it's going to do is evolve into the plane getting deboarded, and then eventually, if you still refuse to get off, police getting involved, arresting you, and then you probably have less grounds to sue people on at that point. I don't know. This situation sucks either way, and apparently the steward said they were going to give her help move her flight elsewhere anyway. I don't know, this seems weird. Here we have someone who has the bright idea to confront one of the random drive-thru workers about the price of iced coffees at Dunkin Donuts going up by $1, and doesn't handle it well when she refuses to answer that question.
Trying to understand. So you mean to tell me an iced coffee and a medium hot coffee has $1 difference, but one is just hot and one is just cold, and there's no explanation for that?
Here's your card.
Ma'am, I'm asking you a question. Why is it $1 more for an iced coffee? Do you know that?
Please stop filming me, and here's your card.
I'm asking you a question.
Can you take your card, miss?
Can you answer my question?
I answered your card.
You didn't answer my card. My card's not a phone.
No, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. I'm gonna call corporate, okay? Just know that. This is what they do to you at Dunkin Donuts. That was so rude. I just had a question.
Are you dumb? Do you think she decided to do the price increase? They don't tell you these type of things. Genuinely. I can't don't know how many times I was asked about, oh, why did this price go up? Why did this price go up on various different things in my tenure at a grocery store? It's one of those things where I don't know. I don't have these answers. They don't give us this information. They just jack up the people behind the scenes, jack up the prices or adjust the prices, and we just put on the new labels and we make sure it stays in stock. We don't know why they did that. We don't know how much it's actually we kind of have a rough idea how much it's valued, at least in our system, because it does tell us on how much money we gain and lose on a product based upon the product's actual price. But that's according to the system. Who knows if that's the actual truthful price? Like, for example, for those Australians out there, you know those taco shells that go on sale every now and then? Apparently their sales means that whenever they're on sale, they lose money on those products. I sincerely doubt it, but that's what the system says. It loses like a couple of bucks per product when it's half price. But I doubt that, to be completely honest. Here we watch the average night ensue for the person behind the camera.
I'm gonna start smashing windshields, bro. No, bro. No, bro. I'm going back to the Airbnb right now and I'm catching all your stuff on fire. I am lighting all your shit on fire. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am going home right now and I'm destroying all of your belongings.
So there's a gay couple at my job and they fight every night.
I'm so serious. I'm going to the house and I'm destroying all of your belongings, Arnold. Do you hear me? I don't give a.
They must go home to have some very angry sex or something on those lines, because otherwise, why are they still together? Okay, bad joke. I couldn't help but make it, but that's still a bad joke. It seems that this is a very toxic relationship that neither side really want to end at this point in time. This apparently happens literally every night after work. Surely at some point, one of them are going to be like, you know, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm just going to move on. But no, there must be something keeping them together for this stuff to still happen but not change anything. This clip is quite interesting to say the least. So apparently prior to this, some other person got assaulted by a group of people, where it was a man and a girl. The girl was one who assaulted this person. Apparently they called themselves Joy, right? Okay, so there's police officers here doing work, looking into it, trying to find this person. This person was apparently with a man in a red car, and when they got to this apartment complex here, they found a man matching the description in a red car, matching the description with a female matching the description of the person. Though they did not choose to get a name, they decided not to attempt to identify this person. Instead, they just detained her as they tried to investigate into this, which is an interesting thing to do in the first place. I will talk more about this post the clip. Here's a clip.
Excuse me. Why is my cousin being detained? Huh?
We're doing an investigation.
Okay, well, she ain't did nothing. She just got here.
That's why I said we're doing an investigation.
Okay, what's your name? What's your name?
Officer Doe.
Officer Doe? What's your first name? I need your badge number and everything. Because that's wrong. That's up.
I swear you got the wrong person, sir.
What's your name, sir? Because that don't make no sense. Like, she ain't even do nothing.
Her ID's in here.
Where's my cousin? What car she in? Y'all need to let her go. No, because that don't make no sense. She don't fit no description. She not even from here. Yeah, these to put my cousin in the back of a cop car talking about she meets some kind of description, and she just pulled up. She just pulled up. Was waiting on me to get home. She just pulled up. They talking about she meets some description or something. Like, that shit is whack. We at IHOP eating. I get a call, my cousin in the car. They talking about she meet a description of some black bitch named Joy. My cousin name is Breonna Hill. Like, what the bro?
What's going on? I already told you why I did that. Okay?
I hear what you're saying.
Okay, you don't agree with that. That's fine. But the person that got assaulted, they said male and female park in a red car. Okay, were you in the red car? Male, female.
Black, right?
Okay? That's what she said. I didn't say any black person. Okay.
But I'm
that's why I detained her.
So y'all procedures is hold on. I used to date a cop, so I know how this goes. Y'all procedures are y'all supposed to ask for identification, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So why didn't y'all ask for
Okay,
identification
you want me to
first?
explain?
Yes, I do.
Okay. He was in the car. He could potentially drive away. That would turn to a vehicle pursuit. We don't want that.
Why would he drive away?
If that's the suspect, they're gonna try and drive away.
That's what I'm saying. It's not the suspect.
I know.
So
I don't know that. I
Y'all
didn't
got
know
a
that.
name? Y'all have a name, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the name doesn't
So
matter.
if I ask you, can you lie to me or no? Or you gonna tell me?
ID ain't gonna lie to you.
I
That's
know,
what I'm
but
saying. Even when you
None of this shit it's still not making
pull them over, the
sense.
first thing you say is license and identification, right?
I need time to confirm
But y'all
everything.
have her in handcuffs, bro, in the back of a cop car.
That's our policy.
Why y'all couldn't
Somebody's in
set
the-
her on the side or something like that?
Okay, I'm asking you, okay? I don't know you guys, correct? You never seen me before.
No, we
You
haven't.
know.
We don't even be in trouble or nothing. So this is absurd. This is crazy.
Okay.
Like, I'm not understanding.
You trying to explain, right?
Okay, I don't know you guys. You guys don't know me, okay? I wrote up, there's 2 people in the car, okay? If I potentially leave her out there, what could we do? I don't know.
But I'm saying, if they not...
This the other one. This the other one. This the other pig. Yeah. Got my cousin locked up in the car, bro. Her name is not Joy. Her name is Brianna Hill. She just pulled up to my house. We finna do Cinco de Mayo. Like, we don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We don't either. We just pulled up. My cousin called me talking about she in the back of a cop car. The shit don't make no sense, bro. I better be glad I'm trying to change my life around, because I people up, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm crazy as hell, bro.
He's the one that got assaulted. Call, okay? So you got a problem with that?
No, I got a problem with y'all with my cousin, because y'all should have asked for her ID first. They got my cousin. Look at, they got my cousin in the back of a cop car. Yeah. Talking about her name is Joy. Brianna, who the is Joy? That's all I want to know. Who the is Joy, bitch? Exactly. We know it's not her. We know it's not her. I'm pissed. I'm pissed, bro. No, I'm pissed. No.
I'm not even with you. You picked her up before I even...
That shit, why he didn't ask for her ID first? Why? Well, y'all need to do better training than HPD. Y'all need to tell them to do better training than HPD. Because that shit is up.
This is where I say I partway understand what's happened here. I do think it's weird that the police officer never attempted to get ID from this person in order to verify their identity and see things along those lines. I do get the understanding that they may have lied about their name to the person who was quote assaulted, and this is a bit of a violent crime, so they're not going to want to take too much of a risk here. It is going to be one of those things. This person perfectly matches the description to what they were told from this other person who was assaulted supposedly by this person, so it makes sense they would at least detain her to look into this. Again, it's weird they didn't attempt to identify her to see if the names even match at all, and I do understand that even if the names didn't match initially, they probably would have been just like, yeah, but she might have lied about her name to this other person. The thing that saved her here is the fact that multiple other people came and saying, hey, she doesn't live here. She literally only just got here. Yada, yada, yada. And that's why they've decided to let her go at this point in time, because clearly they now understand, okay, based upon the information we now have, this isn't the right person. Which, honestly, you can have your own opinions on what you think about this one. I'll leave it at there. It's time for some supermarket chaos, you know, where I'm at home. So the context we've been given with this one, along with the actual clip itself, is that apparently Darren here went up to the counter with some alcohol. When it scanned up, it scanned at $2 more expensive than the ticketed price. Anyhow, the managers come over to attempt to fix that difference, and chaos further ensues at that moment. Here's a clip.
You asshole. Now you can't take it to the higher level. I said let's stop, right? And you want to go on. You know, and it ain't $2. How much you want your money back? You want it cash? Shut your ass up. Just give it back. How do you want your money back? Give it cash. Okay, cash. All right. I hope you have a great night out. You too, mother. I hope you have a great too, mother. I hope your night, you know, very big. You better watch your ass. You better watch your ass. You better watch. This got nothing to do with you. Okay, Donald. You got nothing Oh, right. I didn't tell you, brother. I ain't stupid like you. You're just an asshole. Shit, yo, you take control of him. Hey, you get off. No, you get off. No, I'm good. I'm trying to get you. Why are you coming up to? Now I got 3 people. Oh, I said, what did I say? They were over. You're gonna fight a kid? Over what? $2? Go up. It's about you priced it wrong. Oh, you got 3 people. 1, 2, 3 people now. Right? All right, what's your name? Nobody's getting nothing. Have a great night. Have a good night. You tell them. Have a good night. Hey, go now. No, ain't no hey. Get your bottles and go. You got your money? Go. What's your name? Go. Spell it. You see on the name badge? Go. You already caused enough disturbance here. Go. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out. You got your money. All right, now who's the tough guy? Go. I'm the tough guy. Go. You caused a disturbance. Oh, no. Go. You now. Oh, yeah. You forgot your bottle. Have a good night. That's not my bottle. You bought them. Look at him. See? All right, good. Good. You like it. Go. Yeah, you'll see me again. You can see me anytime. Oh, yeah, Donald? We'll see, Donald. I said let's stop, right? Okay. And you're the one who elevated it. Have a great night. Let's see, Donald. Enjoy your afternoon or night, whatever. Good night. Nah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Come on, Donald, you're the man, dog.
All of this over $2 that the manager was literally in the process of fixing. You know, sometimes it's just like, okay, I get it. When you see the ticketed price of an item and then it scans up at more expensive than the ticketed price. Yes, that's annoying, it's frustrating, and you rightfully call it out. But when they're in the process of attempting to fix it to you, at least decreasing the price back down to what the ticketed price was, I don't think it's worth it to erupt into the chaos that this ended up becoming. Heck, it might not even been the guy who was trying to buy the product that ended up erupting. I can't quite tell whom erupted the chaos here. It just seemed to erupt for some reason or another here. And, well... Just be stupid. Yeah, I get it. The ticket being wrong can piss anyone off. I've dealt with it before. I worked in retail for I worked at a supermarket for 4 years. About a year and a half was at registers. I dealt with this multiple times where tickets would come up wrong. And then of 2-ish years where I was the one who was just covering items, scanning things like that. I don't know how many times I spotted tickets that weren't meant to be there anymore, and customers got items at most of the time free, purely because the policy is that if it's anything under $50, if the price is wrong in comparison to its ticketed price, they just get it for free. If it's over $50, it just gets price matched to what the ticketed price was. But it's just another level of stupidity. I don't know why this erupted into chaos as this did, but hey, it did, and well, here we are. These guys are just chilling at a community pool, and there's this one person who seems to be a bit rowdy, swearing all over the place at a community pool. So these guys ask her to stop swearing. We don't know if it was politely or not because the recording starts post that. Either way, her reaction to that is something else. Here's the clip.
Over here, we have little kids over here.
Talk to me again.
Well, this is my kid.
Talking to you. We have kids here. I asked you like a woman.
You were yelling and cussing. We have children over here.
If you want to talk to me, come up to me and talk to me. I'm happy. I'm hey, shut the up.
You don't know how old I am.
I don't give a how old you are,
girl,
bitch.
You about to find out.
I come up find out. What's up?
You need to go ahead. You need to go ahead. You need to go ahead. You need to go ahead.
You don't know me.
You need to
go. You're in a pool where there's kids. I do, and everybody else.
I'll spit at you. What's up? You don't know me.
Oh, and you go to jail.
You wish I would. You wish I would.
Please,
you wish I would. You wish I would.
You go to jail. You go to jail.
You got to go to jail because I don't give a. You stay here, ho. None of that. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, wherever the I am. I don't give a. I don't give a.
I know you don't.
I don't give a. Because I'm at home talking, bitch, because you're talking to me and I'm talking back to you. Because you're talking to me. But did you not just yell at me?
You have kids over here.
But did you not? Get your kids. Look. Your kids look dumb.
No. Your kids look dumb. Did she say that?
She was promptly arrested for stupidity and disappeared into the ether. I don't know. It's just, I don't get this type of reaction. Hey, could you like not swear around kids and you go ballistic about that? Like, what type of logic do you have there, or are you just that crazy? I don't know. Here we watch some quite literal insane behavior because these people have pulled up to the drive-thru here, they see someone they believe, they quote, they know and have fought before, and according to the person behind the camera, that is not the case, and they do some pretty crazy crap.
You come to my job throwing water bottles at me, saying you know me and you want to fight me, but you yet to know my name. What's my name? Huh? You can give her money back. That girl threw a whole water bottle at my head. What's my name, Mom? I don't know you. I'm just trying to do my job. Who are you? She said we fought before. Baby, I ain't have a fight since last year. The last person I fought was a grown-ass woman. Big grown, bitch. Why would I come outside? I'm getting paid. I'm trying to figure out who are you. Bitch, this is stranger danger. She pulled up at my job, said she know me. I don't know you. You weird. You pull up with a face full of makeup saying you know me. What's her name? What's your name? What's your name? Bitch, you're weird. I would do this. What's your name? This is funny. What's your name? I'm getting paid for you acting stupid. What's your name? That's what she had. Yeah, let me see her. That's what she had. What's your name? See, that's what she had. That's what she had. You weird. This girl pulled through. If anybody know this crazy ass girl, she pulled through the drive-thru, saying she want to fight me, and we had a fight before, and I don't know her from Adam to Eve. I don't know the bitch from Adam to Eve. I don't know. Bitch, you. Me, baby, it's gonna be something. Ooh! Bitch! You a dumbass, dirty bitch! 648 HFO.
Now, I don't know whether the first part is true or not, whether the person behind the camera is actually 100% telling the truth about the fact that she's never encountered these people before and never fought them. That might be entirely a lie. Either way, the behavior shown off in this video is quite literally crazy. The fact you pull up to a drive-thru and you start throwing crap at the drive-thru window to the person there because you think you know them, and then the point here when they've got the door mostly closed, you have someone in the back hop partway through the window to pull the window open to throw a drink at them. It's like, seriously? You're just that crazy? You're doing that at a place that probably has a bajillion cameras about that will catch every little detail about your car and your face and everything in between, and will probably come back to bite you in the ass because now the company's involved in this mess. It's just... I would wager a bet they don't even share a single brain cell between the entire group. The person behind the camera is a part of a jet ski boat rental company here and has spotted one of the people renting one of their jet skis has crashed it, flipped it, so has gone over there to retrieve it and talk to the guy about what in the world you just did, and he can't help but try and redirect the blame elsewhere.
Can you throw it over to him?
On this shit, bro.
Huh?
But y'all shit does not work.
Dude, you flipped it. It's upside down right now.
Like, I'm not
what are you
gonna hold
talking about?
Like, yeah, right now, but like even earlier.
Can I have the tow rope?
No, I would like to talk
Dude,
to you.
it's literally upside down right now in the water.
I can see
Can
that.
you give me the tow rope before he loses the jet ski?
I can see that. He's not.
Dude, you're clearly wasted. Do you see the security guard waiting for you guys up there? No, that's a DUI, right?
Care, but
dude, you up. That bad. Look at that. It's upside down. I literally have you on video crashing.
This shit is bullshit. Like this, the speakers blew out. First of all,
you were 3 hours late to your rental. The jet ski is currently upside down. Dude, it's currently upside down in the water.
Yeah, because your jet ski is
Holy
bullshit.
Shit, dude.
Your jet ski is bullshit.
It's upside down
jet ski is bullshit.
in the water.
A jet ski can flip over.
No, it can't, dude.
You're fucking goofy, bro.
Man's either drunk or high or a mixture of both, but good lord. Man, it's not my fault the jet ski flipped. I wasn't the one. It was broken. The speakers blew out. That's why it flipped. It's your fault. I'm laughing because that's how I choose to deal with any situation like this. It sucked to be the person who A, rented this thing out, and B, who has to now deal with the aftermath of, yep, that jet ski's probably wrecked. Probably. Most likely. because it's flipped. But yeah, that's nuts. What a man is just sitting there going, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. It was you guys who gave me a bad jet ski. God. These guys are participating in some form of fitness challenge, and here they are running down a public street when this obviously retired couple who obviously do absolutely nothing in their lives and find it very boring have come out to go off at them for running down the street and making noise.
Wow. Wow. He didn't even finish. Yeah, how's it going?
How are you doing?
We're doing a race up the street.
Excuse me. This is a public street, not your business.
Because I'm going to call the city. This is
Call
bullshit.
the city. This is a street. What the are you talking about?
This is not a place where you're running. This is not a
the
gym.
street. I know it's not a gym. I'm running up and down the street. Call the police then. This is a street.
I will.
Go. Call the police.
Do you need to be...
You guys are living too large in the neighborhood.
While you
Filming, we're doing one race. We're done.
No.
Do you need to come out here and threaten me?
Again. This is
so what? This is a street. Do you own the street?
No.
It's not a street. What are you talking about? It's a street.
It's a neighborhood.
It is
you know
a street.
exactly what we're talking about.
It is a street, and he owns a house.
I don't
it's a
give
street.
shit, so do we.
Who gives a? I got it.
Who gives a?
I got it.
Dumbass.
Call the cops. Call the cops. It's okay, Dom. I got it.
He's New Yorkin.
Yeah, he is New Yorkin.
It's unbelievable.
What are you talking about? Unbelievable. We're doing a fitness challenge. Who cares?
I know, but you've done it multiple times.
No, we haven't done this in over a month.
Okay, but multiple times. It gets everybody excited. The dogs screaming because it's a lot of noise, and that's not
cool.
What
So come out here respectfully and tell me to leave. Don't come out and yell at me. How about that?
Well, because it's not the first time you talked.
We haven't been here in a month.
We haven't talked to you.
You are, and I don't know.
Cool. Call the police. Tell them you own the street.
Exactly. So you never talk to us, you dumbass.
Yeah. Disrespectful people. Good job, guys. Let's go and film the conclusion. Away from these people that think they own everything, bro. I'm sick of these.
How retired must you be to care this much about a group of adults just running down a street together and having a good time? I genuinely wonder. I can only imagine if we had this type of people living in the neighborhood I used to live in when I was younger, because very often most of the neighborhood would just play cricket on the damn street and have a hell of a time. There'd be a lot of noise, there'd be a lot of things, there'd be balls flying everywhere. You know, it was a really good time. I can only imagine if there was this type of retired couple who don't like any noise happening coming out just to be grumpy, because it's just like, it's really, really stupid. Who cares? As long as they get off the road when a car starts coming down the street, then who cares? This guy has an interesting way of letting know that their fellow employee has stuffed up.
I told you that. Well, I don't like how you're messing up. If she gave you a 10, then you don't put in 5. That's what you did, right? So
you talk to me, I'm understand you.
Well,
I'm here, I'm understand you. Don't do anything.
Yeah, well,
I don't like that.
You know, the thing is, we tell you things, it goes in here, and it goes out the other ear.
That's why you I don't like that.
Well, I don't, okay.
I'm telling you that.
Yeah, well, we don't like what you're doing either, so
Thank you.
It's even. Thank you. Thank you.
Look, I get it, they made a mistake, but I feel like there's this one very important rule when it comes to retail work. You should never go off at your employees when you're surrounded by other customers. That should be something you save to behind the doors so other customers don't have to deal with it, because A, it makes you look bad as a manager if this is your way of treating your employees, as well as it's basically very embarrassing to the employee themselves. You just don't do this type of thing. Deal with the thing very calmly, and then if you need to discipline them, don't do it when there's a customer around. Jeez. So first up, we got a person on the plane with their kid who's apparently making some noise. Unfortunately, we don't have exactly the knowledge of what happened beforehand, but the story goes that the passengers on this flight were collectively bashing on a mother of a 2-year-old boy on the plane after he couldn't keep quiet during the flight.
Exactly.
No. We're about to get off this. Gotta get over it.
He hasn't napped. He's only 2 years old. There's a lot of people here. Do you understand that? How old are you again? 2?
Doesn't fucking matter. Shut your kid up. God damn. Some of better shit, mom.
Look, I get it. I recently had to deal with this on one of the recent flights I took going to an event early last month, but it's one of those things where this is what's going to happen with kids. It's very unfortunate that sometimes a baby will be on the plane, and sometimes you get super lucky they'll sleep for the entire trip, and other times you get events like this where the kid just won't stop crying. Doesn't make you a bad parent, and saying someone's a bad mother because their kid won't stop crying is just like, it's just not fair, especially in a situation where they're on a plane and flying. This could be various different things here, and one of the biggest things is they've got a massive disadvantage here. They don't have all the bits and pieces they need that may successfully make the kid be happy again, because you can only take so much on a carry-on on the plane with you. And heck, this could be the first time the kid's even flown in his life, so it's a very weird experience to go through. So logically speaking, you're going to be a little bit upset because this is odd. This don't make any sense. It's just unfair to go after a mother like that for something so minimal. Here we watch an interesting fight over land near a highway exit.
Right now, you bitch! Right now! You think I am? You ain't that around here.
My only question is why? Why would you even want this land in the first place? And then why would you fight this much over this type of land in the first place? Prior to this clip, the dog owned by the person behind the camera and their wife, their dog decided to start play fighting, biting, etc. the dog who's owned by the person in the red singlet. And ultimately, the guy in the red singlet thought that the dog was attacking them, and it might have actually been the case here, so decided to make an attempt to separate the pair, which has ended up in him kicking the other dog. So this fight ensues here, which we're going to see now.
You're a big man, yeah, big man.
Big man.
Big man, yeah. You're gonna kick a dog, a girl dog, you dog you're gonna kick.
Your dog biting my puppy.
Yeah,
Get that on video.
You need to keep your mouth shut. Because nobody was talking to you.
I am. I'm talking to you.
Come over here to get involved in this. You need to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, I'm not.
You need to keep your mouth shut too.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
With your dog.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hit me?
Am I gonna hit you?
Yeah.
Why would I hit you? Look at you, little victim.
Yeah, well,
you're on my video too.
You're yelling. You're acting like you're gonna
Look at
hit
you
me.
telling people to shut up.
He got on my case before.
Understand though? Dogs will be dogs. You understand that? Dogs will be dogs, dude.
Dog in the face and latches onto its head.
That's
my puppy.
I'm a step right.
You got a small dick syndrome or something? What the f is wrong with you, dude?
You want to get that on video too?
I did. You got small dick syndrome. That's what's up.
Small dick syndrome?
Yeah.
I bet I could
She's
see
got a
mine
little
when I
dick.
fat.
Hey, small.
Yeah,
look at
clown.
Look at you, small dick syndrome. Yeah, I wear.
Oh, look at me.
I wear
I'm
capri
an old
pants.
person with no experience.
I wear
that can't
capri
train
pants.
dogs.
I'm a man. I'm a man. I wear capris, you pussy. I know. Who does that? Capri pants. What do you have, chick? Yeah.
Where's your
I guess.
chick?
No. Fall chick. Chick. Everybody gets old,
That's
bitch.
why you got
Everybody gets old. You're gonna get it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get it?
You're gonna get old. You're not gonna get old. Well,
Not like that.
Like
I
what?
take care of myself.
Dude, I've benched 500. I've benched weight. Look at you. You look like a pussy, dude. You look like a pussy. Yeah, right. Yeah, I would too.
Well, let it
Because you're gonna go to jail. Okay, go ahead and see what happens. You'll be in jail. You will be in jail. It's called animal abuse. Animal abuse.
He wants to because it involves me.
He was liable for a vet bill again. Oh, look at that, another one. You fat happened. You got that on film?
Dogs will be dogs. Yeah, dogs are gonna be dogs. Here's the thing though. If their dogs are unfamiliar with each other, they're not going to know exactly what the other dog's going to do in a given situation. And all it takes is one of the two dogs reacting in a different way than the other dog expected, and a play fight it'll go from a play fight into an actual fight between the dogs where blood is being drawn. So yes, it is okay for the owner to be fearful of that because, you know, it happens. Some dogs will go, like, there's some dogs that don't like having their ass heavily sniffed by another dog that they're completely unfamiliar with, and it might quickly evolve into a fight, especially in other situations when it's a puppy who doesn't know their boundaries with other dogs and will do something excessively stupid, and things can accelerate from there. So yeah, I can get what the guy in the scene was doing here, and I can also see that most of the other people in the park recognize that issue too, and that's why they're not on the same side as the person behind the camera. And that's what I believe too. It doesn't matter. It's like, oh, it's only play fighting. Like, yeah, he may only be play fighting, but it doesn't take much for that to evolve into an actual fight where a dog gets hurt. And so unless the two dogs know each other and you know the other dog's limits and you know what to expect when they get into a little play fight, you shouldn't really just let this happen. You should at least be slow to introducing dogs to other dogs, especially when they're puppies, because they might do something stupid that enrages the other dog and causes issues. Because, you know, dogs are gonna be dogs. Here we got a clip from the COVID era that's recently resurfaced.
Yeah, you can move your cart forward now. Yeah, you could move your cart forward. Yeah, she could move her cart forward, all right? I am checking out, and my items have to go on the conveyor belt. Forward. Would you please stand 6 feet away? Take your goddamn cell phone and put it down, lady. Put your goddamn cell phone down. Yeah, you see what I mean? Put your goddamn cell phone down. You will be reported to go ahead and report. Protective Services. Go right ahead and report. I don't have to.
It's funny remembering just how crazy some people got during these times. Like, I distinctively remember that when some old lady was buying a huge amount of box of tissues, when she got told by me, when I told her that she could only get 2 of them, she decided to make the threat of throwing one of them at my face because, of course, they did. I don't know. People just got a little bit crazy at this time. In this clip, we've got a sheriff who acts in a very interesting way that doesn't exactly make 100% sense all the time.
What are you doing? Start the vehicle. Okay. Start the vehicle. Okay. Okay. Why are you rolling, man? I let you way back.
What do you mean, why am I rolling? I didn't see you until I was right here on this street, and I kept going because there's no place to pull over. I pulled over whenever it got open.
I let you way back there.
Where?
Man.
Where at?
At the beginning of Moon Lane.
At the beginning of Moon Lane?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Whenever I turned off, I saw you.
Let me get your license, man.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hop out.
No, stay in the vehicle.
Okay. Will you shut this door?
Yeah, man, hop out.
What are you doing?
Hop out.
For what?
Hop out.
What's the reason?
Hop out, man.
What's the reason? Can you tell me what the reason is? You come up here and you pull your me, and then you rip my door open for no reason.
Step out of the vehicle.
What's your reason for pulling my door open? What's the reason for pulling the door open?
It's an older truck, man.
So you just ripped my door open because it's an older truck?
And you're rolling. People who roll have warrants.
I haven't rolled anything.
They have pot all over their pants.
I don't have any.
Like
this is sawdust. Okay, sounds good.
Put your hands up on the vehicle.
For what?
Hands up on the vehicle, please. I'm just gonna frisk
You're
you.
not gonna frisk. What am I under
Put
arrest
your hands
for?
up on the
What
vehicle.
am I under arrest for?
I'm frisking you for weapons, Bubba.
Okay.
I'm not putting you in handcuffs.
I don't have no weapons.
Spread your legs, please.
You're gonna touch all up on me whenever it did. Yeah. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. He's getting all up on it.
All right, stand back here, man.
So what's the reason for the search? What's the probable cause?
For your mud flaps, man, being too short.
So you ripped my door open and frisked all up and opened my truck up for my mud flaps for being too short? Is what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Yes or no?
You have warrants.
Is that what you're saying? Yes or no? Yes or no?
West 729, Texas Jail.
What's your name and badge number?
Robertson, 8848.
Robertson, what'd you say, 48?
5164. In the blind.
You said 48?
Yes, sir.
So you pulled me over. What was the reason for the stop?
Your mud flaps were
So
too
my
short.
mud flaps were too short. We go down Moon Lane. There's barely enough room for 2 cars to pass by. So I come up here to where it clears up. I pull over, and then you come over here and rip my door open, and then start accusing me of what? Saying I have plot all over me, which is sawdust from working because I've been cutting all day. You feel all up on me.
There's also plot on your edge of your seat, man.
There's plot on the edge of my seat.
Come here. You can now go back in the car.
I want to see all this, yeah, for sure. But that, again, you rolled up on me and ripped my door open because my mud flaps were too short?
Yes, sir.
So that's normal procedure for you to just run up and rip doors open because the mud flaps are too short?
You have a car rolling, man.
I wasn't rolling. I got to a place where I could pull over so that people weren't stuck getting in and out.
There were people who roll have.
I wasn't rolling doing anything. I was sitting there calmly cruising.
They're not too any good, man.
So I'm automatically bad because I didn't want to block the drive.
10-4. All right, Mr. Schultz. Let's start over. Man.
No, we're not starting over. You came up on me, ripped my door open, and pulled your.
Just tell me the unit. Let me on PC search once other vehicle gets here.
What's your probable cause?
Partner.
So you ripped the door open, and there was odor before or after you ripped the door open? Because you ran up on me with your gun drawn and ripped the door open. Is what you did, yes or no? Yes.
It's all been recorded. If you want to copy.
You didn't start your body cam until after you ripped your door open. I watched you. You started it right when I handed you my license. Right. Yes or no? Yes or no? So what are we here for now?
I'm gonna be on probable cause search.
For what was your probable cause? Because my mud flaps were too short? But there was no odor until after you ripped my door open or before?
It doesn't matter. You were rolling the window down anyway.
I didn't roll this window down. Not at all. I rolled that side down. See how it's down? This window's not up. He ran over here and ripped this door open and had his gun drawn on me. Absolutely. Is what happened.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So where's your probable cause at? Before or after you ripped the door open?
I opened up the door and it was coming from the car as well.
What car?
This pickup.
So it was coming from, so with the window up, there was odor of coming out?
Absolutely.
Is that what you're going with?
Absolutely.
Sounds good. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. There's no probable cause because you came up and just ripped my door open. Oh, nice. Now he's trying to get a tent ticket.
You know what's funny? A lot of the comments I saw about this one, a lot of them is like, oh, but he didn't pull over when the cop initially wanted him to when he flicked on the siren, so that's why he's acting like this. But at the same time, there's been multiple occasions where I've seen cops flick the siren, and then the person in front of them goes to pull over where they currently are, and the cop's like, no, go further, go to a safe place to pull over. It's like one of those things that is actively encouraged by, at least to my knowledge, a good chunk of police officers. Go to a spot, go to the next safest spot to pull over. Not just pull over in a road where it's literally only going to be able to fit a single car through at a time, which is ridiculously stupid. So that's the first thing that's completely whack of this thing. Secondly, walking up and opening the passenger door of this person's car is not the way you would approach anything along these lines. And secondly, turning on your body cam after you've done that is very suspicious and very sus at the same time. Just something that doesn't make any sense in any way and just makes you look a little bit more suspicious than what you initially were. And then, of course, the entire interaction following that just seems to be a police officer who has realized that he's done something wrong here and now is annoyed at the guy here for showing that, and so now he's just trying to find any reason he can to write something up on that guy, which is very intriguing to say the least. Is this enough for a suspension, you guys? What do you think? There are a subset of men who aren't really good with talking with other people. I know that because I'm one of them. Some of them decide to take the moves of looking online and seeing how to pick up girls in public, and then they go do it. Except for they don't know how to handle rejection, so they do dumb stuff like this.
And they've been through a lot, obviously. But I think you should just
listening.
But I also think you should listen too, because when I tell you I really just wanted peace and quiet and eat my food, I really wanted peace and quiet and eat my food.
For sure. I hear that.
You hear it, but you're ignoring it. So are you really hearing me, or are you just not listening?
The thing is, like, you just keep giving me more, like...
Are you hearing me, or are you not listening?
Honestly, because you just keep talking.
So why do you keep talking? Why do I have to shut the fuck up? This is my table that I sat with my friend before you sat down.
No, and guess what?
Why did you sit down at a table with 2 girls when you don't know us?
Oh, is that weird?
Yes.
Wait. I'm still enjoying it.
Good for you.
Thank you. Looking salty on camera.
Not at all.
So sad.
Why? Do I look mad to you?
You look miserable.
You look beautiful. Thank you so much.
You look miserable.
Not at all. I'm actually really great.
No, 100%. Like, she could definitely, like, pull off some nice, like, thing, whatever. But
what? There are so many other seats for you to sit at. It's so crazy.
Why are you so nasty?
How am I nasty? I just want to sit and eat.
Then do that.
Just stop talking.
I'm not talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you right now.
Abby, is he talking to you?
Yeah, I'm not interested in you anymore.
Abby, is he talking to you? I'm not talking. Okay.
We're not talking to you.
That's all I needed to hear.
Okay. Damn, you're such a turd off. Like,
well,
like how are you?
Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know.
Wait.
Tell me something I don't know.
I know what you mean, and I'm not gonna be so shut the up.
I've been wanting to shut the up, but you've been running your mouth, so I can't shut the up because you've been running your mouth. So I'm gonna run my mouth because you're running your mouth.
So you've been talking to me?
Yes, because you've been running your mouth.
So you shut the up.
I won't shut the up until you shut the up.
Look at you. Wanting to shut the up.
Not at all.
But you can't shut
But you keep running your mouth.
Look at you.
Just let her have the last word. I don't want the last word. I really just want him to shut the up so we can eat in peace. It's not winning, it's embarrassing. Come on, what?
I can't knock someone for asking for, like, doing a pickup line in public. Yeah, maybe in a fast food restaurant it's kind of silly and it's probably not going to get you anywhere, but hey, you tried. But at the same time, when you get denied/rejected, maybe you should just move on. There's no need to stand there and continue to embarrass yourself further at the bare minimum, or potentially evolving the situation to potential harassment because you don't know how to accept no as an answer. You think that because you've got all this courage to daringly ask in public that you deserve a yes, which that's not how the world works, buddy. You're going to get denied in a lot of cases, and you just got to accept that with grace and move on, because it's dumb to not do that, really. In this clip, we've got a bodyguard who's accusing this person of stealing from their local Walgreens. They apparently have come here to get a prescription that they would usually get, and the security guard apparently was told that they were caught stealing. And, well, things continue from there.
This guy thinks I'm stealing.
You got items on you, and I need those items back.
I don't
if you do not give
know
those
what
items
the
back,
hell
you're going to be detained and you're going to go to jail.
Don't touch me.
They seen you on camera.
See me on camera doing what?
I have a job to do. It's not personal.
It is personal because you're accusing me of stealing.
They watch you on camera.
Watch me on
They
camera.
watch you on camera.
Bring up the footage. Then.
They're telling me right now that you
Bring
have
up
items
the
on you.
footage.
They're telling me right now you have the items.
Bring up the footage, please.
So here's the deal, okay? I'm going to work with you, okay? If you
There's
give me
no
the items,
working.
this
Don't
is it.
touch
This is
me.
your only chance. This is your only
I
chance.
literally. Okay, let's go talk to the guy then. Don't tell me what to do. Who are you? Look at these people accusing me of stealing from CVS. I came here to get one prescription. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Okay.
So who here called the police on me? Because
Nobody.
apparently... Okay, so
They're saying
why
you have
are
items on you and I have to
What
check you.
items? I'm here literally for my prescription.
Here's what I need, okay? We can make a big deal if you want to.
Make it a big deal.
For the camera.
It's either you're calling the police...
No, ma'am. That's not how it works. You don't get to make the rules. You don't dictate what happens here, okay? So
Okay.
here's what's going to happen, okay?
Whatever.
You're going to show me that you got nothing in your pocket.
I'm not showing you shit because I don't have anything.
Then you're going to get
I
detained.
literally got off from
Then
work
you're
from
gonna get detained.
Amazon.
And that's just how it works.
You're
I'm sorry.
accusing me.
Listen, I'm
God
not accusing
forbid.
you. They're accusing you, and I have a job
Who's
to do.
they?
My management, my superiors,
Bring
store
him down
manager.
here
Listen.
then. Show me the footage that you guys have.
Okay, here's what you need to do.
I literally
Here's
came
what you
in
need
here
to do.
for
Here's
my
your
prescription.
options. Here are your choices.
And you guys
Here
are
are your choices. Here
accusing
are
me
your
of
choices.
stealing.
Here are your choices. You need to show me that there's nothing in your pockets because they're saying that there's stuff in your pockets. Stop walking away. Stop walking away.
Or what?
You're going to get detained and you're going to go to the ground.
And you're gonna get sued.
I got a job to do. Listen. Do not
I
walk past
also
me.
have a job to do.
Listen.
Which
Nope.
includes
I need
leaving
my
this
items
store.
back. Listen, I need my items back.
I don't know what the hell you're talking
Then show
about.
me what's in your pockets.
My wallet?
No, I don't
And
care about your
even
wallet.
then,
They just
I don't
care
have
about
to
the
show
items
you.
that you took and that you put into
What
your
items?
pockets.
For like
You're
30
saying you didn't.
minutes.
You're saying you didn't. So let me give you the benefit of the doubt. So clarify, right? I'm just gonna look. You go ahead and you open it up yourself.
I'm not clarifying anything for you.
Yeah, you have to.
No, I don't.
That's how it works. You don't get to make up the rules. That's not how it works.
It sounds like you're making up rules.
Nope, that's not how it works.
Yeah, because right
so
now,
when they say that
you're
when they say
boxing me
listen,
into a store when I'm trying
when they
to
say
leave.
that you have items on you that you did not pay for, it's my job to check you. And so
I
at this
suggest
point,
you
I'm
call
giving
your
you
manager.
I'm giving you the option to show me what you got.
No,
otherwise, no,
honestly,
it's okay.
I
It's
suggest
okay.
you get your
It's
manager.
okay. Otherwise, I will detain you, and the police will come and
No,
they'll check. And if they
yes,
find
please
items on
bring
you,
them.
then
Actually,
I
I'll
hope
sit
you
here and
understand.
wait.
At that point, you're gonna really go to jail.
No, I hope so.
So I
Call
really trying
them.
to work with you, and
No,
I'm giving
I
you
don't
a
want to
chance.
work.
I'm giving you every single
Call
option
them.
to do the right thing.
Call them, please.
I'm giving you every option to do
Here,
the right
I'll
thing.
sit down while you call them.
Nope. Nope. You have to.
I'll sit down. My car's parked. I'll be fine. Call the police, please.
That's not how it works.
Call the police.
I need you,
Isn't
I need,
that what you
I
just
need
said?
you to show me that the items are not in your
Call
pocket.
the police.
Nope, you don't have to.
Oh, so you don't have to. You're just
Yeah,
gonna sit
so
here
that
and
item
harass
right there,
me.
what is that right there?
None of your business.
I'm looking right at it. I'm looking right at it. That's called probable cause.
Huh?
I'm looking right at
Oh,
it.
okay,
They're saying
then
that
call
you have
the
my
police.
items. Yeah. You can pull this Karen card all you want to. It's not going to save you in the long run.
What are you talking
The
about?
truth is, you have items that belong to us that you did not pay for.
What?
They're saying that you. They're
so
saying
you're
that you
accusing
didn't.
me of not
Yep,
having
absolutely.
money.
They're telling me that you did not
You
pay for those
guys,
items. I'm telling you that I need
just
my
got
money.
off of work.
I need my
And
items
they
back.
think because I'm dressed
Yep.
like this.
No, it has nothing to do with the way you're dressed.
That I'm
They saw
dressed
you
with
on
a
camera.
big
Hey guys, look.
puffy
They saw her
coat.
on camera taking items
They
that she did
think
not pay
that
for.
I'm
You're a
going-
thief. You're a thief. You're stealing things that did not belong to you. That's how it works out, okay?
Okay.
So at this point, you're trespassed. Do not come back. Go. Go.
I'm waiting for you to call the
You're
police.
free to go. Do not come back. You're trespassing. You cannot come back.
No, I'm waiting for you to call
The
the
store
police.
manager says they do not want you to come back.
Call the
Yeah,
store
it's all right.
manager
It's all
then.
right. That's why I'm here.
So you guys are
You need to
accusing
leave.
me, a black woman,
Yep.
of stealing.
Black, white doesn't make any difference.
It apparently does, because apparently the way I dress,
absolutely nothing to do with any
I
kind of
came
race,
down here
creed,
to
or
get
anything at
my
all.
prescription, and then
Yep,
all of a
you need to
sudden
leave the store.
trying to leave. He says I
You
can't
need,
leave.
you need to leave the store.
And now I'm supposed
you
to
need
call the
leave.
police,
You're
please.
trespassing.
Didn't you say you were going to put me in
Okay,
handcuffs?
so here's what's going to happen. If you do not leave after I've already told you that you've been trespassed, you're going to be criminally trespassed. That means you're going to have a court date and you're going to go to jail. Trespassing is a very
I
serious crime.
asked you to call the police. Can you call the
You're
police?
being trespassed from the store.
Can you call the
You
police?
need to leave the store. So you're not going to leave even though you're trespassed. I just need to be
Again,
sure for clarification.
Can you call the police?
You need to leave.
Look, I think people have heard my opinions on this type of thing before. I don't get why we never just opened up and showed things, but at the same time, before you go up my ass about that one, I get it. I do get it. It's like me personally, I'm the type of person who just wants to move on with my day and not just waste my time doing stupid shit like this. And I would just like, fine, you want to see it in my pockets, in my bags? Here's the bag. Now leave me the fuck alone. Let me move on. God. But at the same time, if you're being accused of stealing and they apparently have footage of you doing so, I would also like to see said footage. I would like to see what in the world you're going on about, because what you just said is complete and utter bollocks. And also, at the same time, does that security guy have just 2 body cams on him? One in the middle and one a little higher? There's like 4, a bunch of mags on his body armor. There seems to be at least one gun on his chest, or maybe that's a taser. And then there's another gun, or maybe that's the taser, on his belt. Like, the amount of things he's got on him is like, he's seemingly more equipped than your average SWAT person. Though SWAT would have an assault rifle, so maybe that's the difference there. But it's just like, man's very equipped to be a security guard at the local Walgreens. And yeah, I do get it. There are cases where people are going to want to steal the medication back there, because, you know, there's a black market for that type of stuff, and, you know, having good defense is always good. But here's the fun thing. there is a reckoning already been made on this guy by the people who do public freakouts Unleashed and stuff like that. Basically, it turns out this guy's security license to be a security guard in his state, it expired a time frame ago. So, oopsie daisies. That's not going to be helpful, because I hope this person takes advantage of Americans' law shenanigans and sues the hell out of the security guard, and then even Walgreens, because apparently they were also involved in the shenanigans. So that'll be funny to hear the outcome of that. This person supposedly just hopped out of their car, which currently has a dog in it, but the car is still currently running, as you can hear slightly in the background of the video. Anyway, here we have a bunch of other people who are going off at her for leaving a dog in her car in the apparent heat of said car.
Why are you minding my business, though?
Because that dog is being tortured.
How is she being tortured?
You left her in your car. Are you stupid?
I haven't even got out the car yet, sir. I literally just pulled up.
You are out of the car.
I literally just pulled up. What are you guys talking about?
I just asked you.
And I told you to mind your business.
I'm gonna mind my business. There's dogs left in the car.
Like, what are you talking about? She's fine. The car is on. The air is on. So what are you guys talking about? Like, what's the problem? Karens, man. But
it's open though. It's open.
You want to fill inside my car, lady? You're minding the wrong business. My car is on. My air is blowing. I have a husky.
I know you.
My air is blowing. Do you want to fill it to make you feel better, ma'am?
Yes.
This lady is sick. Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, the car is currently on. I don't think there should be much more conversation to it than that. Yeah, it's going to be interesting in whether you're going to actually go into the shops or not, and whether you choose to leave your car on when you're in the shops or not, because then it becomes another question of like, okay, so what then? Do people now, like, people can get in your car unless you have the second set of keys that your car might come with, then maybe you can leave the car on with the keys inside and use your second set of keys to lock the car. It's a thing you can definitely do, and it's quite funny. Anyway, this just seems to be a case of people getting way too involved in things that don't matter to them, especially considering that it might possibly because the person behind them is a person of color. I don't know. I don't want to assume racism, but it just seems awfully weird that they are very obsessed with this, even though the car's on. If you pay any attention to the noise, the car's on. You can hear it. You're not going to believe this, but someone encountered a crazy person at McDonald's. Yeah, I know, right? That's insane. Oh, wait, that's just normal. It's McDonald's. What else do you expect? Normal people? Actually, they'll be there too. There's just also a heavy abundance of wackos. Like this one, here.
Get away from my car.
Come on!
Get away from my car.
Really, you? Boy? Get out of your car, boy! Son!
Go somewhere, crazy.
No, I'm not crazy. Get out of your car now.
You don't want me to
eating your McDonald's?
You don't
Get
want
out
me
of
to
your
go
car,
there.
asshole!
Get your order straight.
Come on. Come on now. I'm so ready to fight club this shit. Let's go. Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Pussy. Pussy. You're a pussy. Get a degree. Go to school.
I am what I
Go
eat.
to school.
I am what I eat. You see my car versus your car.
You're eating McDonald's? Go to school.
You see my car versus your car. Bye. Bye.
Make $1 million a year, you
But you McDonald's.
son. No, I'm not eating at McDonald's. I was getting a coffee at McDonald's. You?
That's not
$2
eating?
bill?
That's not eating? Take your ass on.
Get out of your car, pussy. Get
Go
out of
home.
your car.
Go home.
I'm here. No,
Go home.
come on.
Go home, Miss Washington. Take your ass home.
Come on. No, get your ass out of your car. Are you gonna post this? Because you look like a pussy right now. A pussy with your Get a degree. Go to school. Go to school. Oh, I'm putting it on the internet. Really?
Yo, get away from my car.
I'm not near your car. Your white ass car. Let's go. No, pussy. Pussy. You're a pussy. You're a pussy.
Get away from my car.
You're a pussy. I'm not touching your
You
stupid
smell like
white
pussy.
two-door car.
You smell like pussy.
No, I
Get
don't.
Get away from my
You
car.
only wish you could have this, dumb. Get out of your car. Come on.
This bitch bugging.
Come on. Dumb.
Look at it.
Like, I have your car. Much less expensive, dickhead. Come on. What a pussy. You're a pussy. A pussy. You are a pussy.
because this woman is, I'm a pussy.
Yet?
I won't even get out of my car.
Done yet?
I'm a pussy.
You done yet?
No, I'm not done yet till you get out of your car and stand up against me. Let's go.
You
Come
done
on.
yet? Can you go somewhere else? Look,
I'll
people are
go
trying
anywhere.
to. People
to
are trying
beat
to.
your ass?
people
I'll
are-
go anywhere
people
to
are
beat
try-
your ass.
Oh my God! People are trying to get in their car.
Go ahead. I'm not. I have no beef with her. I have a beef with you. Get out of your car, you little pussy. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let me put this together, right? So you make $1 million a year, yet you go to McDonald's. No, not for food, but simply to get a coffee. What a waste of time and I just gotta sit here and question. Okay, so you're rich, and you only stop at a McDonald's, not to get a snack for food for the morning just because you're a bit busy. No, to get a coffee. I'm sure you go past better coffee places on your way to work. Heck, if you're that rich, get a flippin' coffee machine to have at home, and you can make really, really good tasting coffees and not have McDonald's or shenanigans. This seems a bit stupid. And the rest of the clip's just insane. This person seems like she's either drunk or high, maybe a mixture of both, maybe a bit insane. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of variables going on here, and she seems to be completely off the deep end. I'm sorry, but the whole internet's laughing at you for this one. You're sitting here going like, oh, you're going to post it on the internet? Oh, you're going to show how much of a pussy you are? It's like, you're just getting to show how much of an idiot you are. I'm sure that in a sober mindset, you'd look at this and go, oh God, and cringe and just do all that crap, because this is embarrassing as hell. Now we jump over the border to go look at some Tim Hortons, where we have a security guy at the Tim Hortons who has an interesting interaction with a random person who's coming in. And apparently this is tame for an average day here.
Now you're gonna say I'm gonna put your ass on TikTok?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're cool, eh, bud?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're real cool.
See, this is why Tim Hortons needs security, because there's too many crazy people like this around.
I am the security, bitch.
No, you're just crazy.
No, I'm actually the security. In all Tim Hortons restaurants, bitch. Why don't you swing the cane at me there?
There's no need.
What are you gonna try? And
You're
get
no
her
threat.
You're gonna try and get her to hate me too?
No, no one needs to hate you, man. No one needs to hate you.
Asswipe?
You just need to move along. That's it.
Buddy, you're not gonna tell me to move along. I'm not letting you me through that window anymore when I walk by the store. Sticking your tongue out at me.
Everybody knows different, man.
So you're still filming, eh, dickhead?
That's right.
So you get
for the
off
safety
on
of the
this?
staff
You don't
here.
have a life, eh?
For the safety of the staff here. When there's
The
crazy
safety of
people
the
like you,
staff. You think
we gotta
the
make
staff
sure
is
the people are
scared?
safe.
Why would the staff be scared?
They don't need to be scared.
What,
They just
you're
don't need to
protecting
put
them?
up
Why
with
are you gonna protect the
annoyances.
staff? How are you gonna protect them? You're gonna beat people with your cane? What?
No, there's no need.
Video of them?
All the evidence we need.
I don't think they need your protection, bud. In fact, I know they don't need your protection. Bitch. What, you want a nice clear shot of my face with your goofy phone? You know I can grab your phone right now and put handcuffs on you, bitch. That's my next job.
No, I'm not crazy. I'm the actual security guard for this Tim Hortons, and I'm going to threaten to assault you by ripping your phone out of your hands and flipping you around just to handcuff you. I mean, I don't think even police officers can get away with that type of nonsense of ripping a phone out of someone's hand for no particular reason aside from them just recording a current incident or something that's happening in front of them. Like, I think you're a little bit off the rails, buddy. I think the rail track's about 500 meters down the road, and if you go look at it and go stand on it, maybe you'll think a bit better this time around. Maybe not, though. Maybe you'll get lost. Here we've got the classic cliche. We're on the plane and a baby starts crying, and then what's the response of someone else? Oh, to start yelling for some reason.
No! Let's be rational. Hold on. You want to be rational? No. Don't tell me what the let's be rational. We are in a tin can with a baby in a goddamn echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being Okay?
Okay, because you're yelling.
So is the baby!
Okay, so you're a man.
Did that pay extra to yell?
Okay.
No.
So,
You and shut up.
No.
Just start to me now. I don't give a You were sitting there watching that baby cry for 45 minutes. This shit didn't have nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
Lower that baby's voice.
Okay. I didn't. It's out there. What happened? I'm sorry, y'all.
It's me.
I'm sorry.
I'm tripping.
I'll stop yelling if you shut the baby up. It's, okay, I'm just going to level with you here, buddy. So you're comparing your yelling, your nonsensical yelling that is really unnecessary, to a baby crying. Are you a child? Is that what you're trying to tell us here? That you are a literal baby and that's why you want to yell at the top of your voice and scream like an idiot on a plane, and you won't stop doing that until the baby stops being a baby? Buddy, do you maybe take a moment to think about what you said and realize that isn't that a bit childish? Just a bit, just a teensy weensy bit. This mother's here going off at the owner of a store here purely because that it turns out that the store owner sold her kids tobacco and vape, various things on those lines, and when they're all very underage. Here's the clip.
Did you see her today? Yeah. So okay, it was you. I went in here. Did they come here and buy some vapors and what's name? They said you sold it to them because they got it. A vape and some cigarettos. She ain't number 12. She's 16. He ain't number 12, and the other girl ain't number 14. You sold them some vape and some cigars. The other one, the little tall one, she's 14. Yeah. 14.
You need the ID next time.
ID them.
One say no tobacco, no vapor.
ID.
We card. Huh? You sold it to kids.
Kids.
Sometimes I'm busy.
No, it don't matter if you're busy or not. They are kids. And they mine, to be exact. I come up here every day, and you know that. I come up here and buy blacks every damn day. You would be upset too if you sell tobacco to your child. You would be upset too. It don't matter if you busy, unbusy. It don't matter. Them my kids. Won't you, sir? Won't you be mad if they sell your kids for tobacco? Oh, okay. Ma'am, excuse me. Won't you be mad if they sell your kids for tobacco? Oh, okay. Don't do that shit never again, because the next time I come here, it'll be a problem.
Australia is really, really strict when it comes to tobacco, which is kind of ironic considering they're not so strict with gambling, and I would consider that to be more of a problem in our country. But moving along, if remembering off of my training when I did sell tobacco in a supermarket, it is one of those things where if you sell to someone who's underage and you don't do the right things and what you should do, that is just illegal straight up, and you could be copped with thousands of dollars of fines as the staff member. The owner will get also copped with tens of thousands of dollars of fines for something like that. It is a big deal. It is something you just don't do here, even if it was too busy. It's just like a big no-no, which is kind of funky to see that it seems to happen over there in America. But I suppose it's one of those things where it probably happens here in Australia too, because it's one of those things where it's like if you get dobbed in or not for doing so. From what I can tell with this clip, this flight obviously has been delayed a portion of time, but they're now starting to do the preparations to actually start boarding everyone. But unfortunately for everyone, there's one person who's just a touch bit impatient.
I'm so ready. And also, we're just saying it says, howdy, y'all.
Okay, all right, good to know. Thank you for that.
I'm just gonna call them to put the information here.
I have it right here. I'm not going to do this again.
Listen, honey.
Hey,
I'm not
wait
doing
5
this
minutes. We're almost through.
Marcus.
This is the authorization.
Ma'am, you just have to wait
I'm not going to wait
until
out
they
there.
finish. So you cannot board this
I'm
flight.
going right here.
Ma'am, you have to step outside, otherwise I have to cancel your flight.
Please.
Can you just wait and be
Please
patient?
see this.
Can you
Holding
wait?
me out
There's
for
nothing there.
There is too.
There's nothing there. It's a new message. You have to step
Hey, listen,
outside.
honey, just
Okay,
back
I
up.
have to look up your reservation. You have to step outside. Otherwise, I have to call the police for you.
I want a supervisor.
You're stopping boarding and delaying other people's flight because of your health.
Get a supervisor.
Get a supervisor.
Yes, I get you've probably just been waiting there for maybe a few hours, maybe longer, maybe shorter, but you also know that you're at the end of that wait now. They've literally just said that, hey, just give us a few minutes, we got to tidy up, and then you can all start boarding. What's the point of doing this crap when you already know you're at the back end of the wait, you know you're about to board? Just a little bit of patience and you'll be there. I've said this a million times over the years on this channel, but patience goes a long way in avoiding stuff like this for people. Just being patient can get you so far in life. Here we have a very interesting situation here where the landlord of this apartment complex has let herself into someone's unit whilst they were having a shower, and apparently this has something to do with an apparent emergency in the apartment complex itself, but honestly the landlord kind of sucks at communicating that. Here's the clip.
I don't really want people in here when I'm not dressed, so can you...
We're not gonna come into the
I just need 5 minutes.
Yes, not even 5 minutes.
Okay, but I'm still in here not dressed, like I'm in my house.
Okay, yeah, we'll step out for as long as, can we give you 5 minutes?
Yes, that's what I've been saying. I don't know why you guys are just entering my house when I'm not dressed. Like that's...
You said 4 hours.
I said an hour and a half, and then you guys just came in and opened my door. Are you okay? The police told me not to let... The police told me not to let you guys in, so I don't know why you're coming in.
Once again, I only need to just open the... I'm not gonna check nothing in your apartment.
Okay, but you're standing in my apartment when I asked you not to come in here.
We need to. It's an emergency. It's an active emergency. You don't know what an active emergency is?
It's clearly not an active emergency in here.
Your unit, it's not.
Yeah, my unit
is floating.
But my unit, it's not. Did you hear yourself just say that?
Yes, please, but we need to determine if it's here.
You're in my house when I asked you not to be. You opened my door when I was naked in the shower. Are you okay in the head?
Miss, I never went into the bathroom.
You opened the door and tried to let a bunch of men.
I'm not argue anymore.
You're inside my house. Are you psycho? Do you have a brain in that head? Because you don't just come into someone's house. Don't say okay. You're gonna get fired. You are, because this is illegal.
It's not illegal.
Yes, it is. You're standing in my fucking house.
When it's an active emergency, we have to check every single unit.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I asked you not to come into my house. Now you're standing in my living room, in my kitchen, using my sink.
I'm not using your sink. I'm making sure there's not a bathroom.
You're using my sink in my living room. Are you just like entitled or something? Like, do you think you just can walk into anyone's house and like start using their things? Like, what are you doing? I don't understand your logic here.
Of course you don't.
Of course I don't, because there is zero logic, because there's no brain inside that head of yours. Now please leave my unit right now.
I will leave.
I'm asking you to leave right now.
No, I can't do that.
I'm asking you to leave my unit right now. You have no permission to be in my unit. Get the out now.
Yes, open.
Get out of my unit now.
Did you check
You do not have permission to be in here. I never authorized you to come in here.
There's none.
Well, let's go check.
You cannot just come into my unit.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't actually.
Okay, let me just take this out, please.
Are you okay in the head? Like, are you okay in the head? Because this is not normal. This is not normal behavior at all.
Now, for some clarification points here. Depending on the lease that she signed when agreeing to lease this unit here, there probably was a clause put in there saying that, hey, if an emergency is occurring in the unit, we can enter your unit without permission, kind of deal. And it is one of those things where I can see both sides of this entire issue here. I do agree that the moment that she stated, hey, I'm in the shower butt naked, could you give me time to get dressed before you come annoying me, that everyone should just immediately stepped out. And the men who were there, the maintenance people did immediately do that. They stepped out and said, yep, we'll give you 5 minutes, whilst the lady was hesitant to do so and took a moment before she actually got out of the unit itself. And then furthermore to that, she failed to really communicate what in the world is going on here. Like, she's just kind of rumbling, she's arguing with the tenant here and doesn't really explain the situation, what's happening. She just states, oh, it's an emergency. A little bit later says, oh, it's because there's some leaking downstairs, and not really explaining what she's even doing here in the first place outside of those two things. And that is a huge issue. If you're going to come into a unit unannounced for an emergency, you probably should explain yourself to the tenant, especially if you've come in when they're in the middle of the shower. Like, yeah, they probably knocked on the door initially and tried to get the tenant's attention without coming into the unit unannounced, and they probably did that. And to some degree, I don't think the lady's legally in the wrong here, unfortunately for the tenant, but she definitely is an extraordinary failure at communication at any rate, because all she could have done is like, oh, sorry, wait out here 5 minutes, let me know when you get dressed, and then when she comes to the door after you've gotten dressed, you explain the situation to her, why we're here, just explain that it's an emergency because there's some leaks happening and we need to find where these leaks are coming from. And then I'm pretty sure everything would have been a-okay from that point moving forward. But no, there was no communication like that. She just thought that she had the right of way to do exactly what she wanted to do without explaining what's happening to the tenant, who would probably want to know why the hell are you in my unit in the first place. This subway worker has a complete and utter blowout against one of the co-workers because they're going to the toilet on a pretty regular basis because they're pregnant.
You're not gonna... I will ruin your phone.
No,
you're not
then you're gonna pay for my phone.
Won't.
You're gonna pay for my phone.
Shut the recording.
You're gonna pay for my phone.
You can do it yourself.
No, because I'm out of here.
Then you're out of here. Punch your numbers and go home.
If you mess up my phone...
I'm not going to mess up your phone. You can stop recording me because you do not have my permission to record me, and I will sue you for it. I will press charges against you for it.
Okay, go right on ahead because I have you on recording when you said that you was going to spray my phone and mess it up.
Because I told you to stop recording me and you won't stop recording me.
I see why, and I will be calling Nicole, and I will be letting her know what is going on.
Look, I'm calling her right now.
Call her. Because this is ridiculous that
yes,
you had a whole
ridiculous
attitude.
That you won't do no goddamn work.
You had a whole attitude earlier today.
Okay, you spend more time in the goddamn bathroom. If your pregnancy is such a disability that you can't work, you don't need to be working. You don't play these games when Nicole is here, but you'll play them when I'm here. Now you're recording me because you think I'm going to come out my neck sideways at you, and I'm not. I'm not that stupid.
But you already did when you
have I called you out of your name?
When you raised your voice at me, you already did.
Every 15 minutes in the bathroom. And then
that's because I'm pregnant, Lester.
A pregnancy is not an excuse.
I'm pregnant, so of course I'm going to go back and forth to the bathroom.
I'm sorry, Nicole. I quit. Okay. Bye. Stop recording me.
No.
Then go do some goddamn work.
No, I already clocked out.
Then get out of my line.
No, I'm waiting for Nicole.
If you're not on the clock, you are not allowed behind that line.
I'm waiting for Nicole.
If you're not on the clock doing work, you are not allowed behind this line. I am so sorry. Whatever stuff you're getting, I will pay for it.
I'm waiting for Nicole. Because I didn't. You've been throwing stuff all day.
I haven't been throwing stuff at you. I've been throwing stuff out of my way so I can work around you.
So when you got mad because Nicole and them did not prep, you did not throw no pots.
This is in the sink. How is that a bad thing, huh?
You threw pots and pans because you got mad because nobody prepped the food.
Because I have to do everybody's job.
But that don't mean for you. That don't mean for you to throw pots and pans in front of customers.
I didn't throw them in front of the customers. I was in the back and I threw them in.
But you still threw them, and why there was customers out there.
But I was in the back. They couldn't see it. All they did was hear it. For all they know, dishes fell.
And I'm waiting because I'm not about to lose my.
On my clock.
I'm not about to lose my job for you.
If you're not on the clock, get out from behind the line. Because you're not doing your job.
I've been
do that and do your job.
I've been doing my job all day.
You've not been doing your job.
Yes, I have been doing my job, Lester. I wiped down the tables. And I was about to.
You wipe down tables. Would you like a cookie?
The only reason why you won't let me do my job is because you want your name on every last piece of paper.
I've asked you to either clean or work with customers, and as soon as 2 or 3 customers.
No, you told me to work with the customers, and
because I was doing the cleaning because you don't know what to do because you had seizures when you worked here the last time and it affected your memory. You're using all of these excuses to make it to where you were in the clear, but you're not in the clear.
But that still didn't give you the right to sit up here.
Telling her business in front of everybody? Damn.
I'm pregnant.
Nothing to do with it.
I'm pregnant. So you want me to sit here and hold my piss and make my bladder hurt?
I want you to do your job. You're not doing your job. Going to the bathroom every 5 minutes.
So you take 10 minutes to be a female.
I guarantee I can do it better than you.
Yeah, I'll be a whole lot better of a woman than you ever could. The I just can't get over that last comment. Like, I had what I wanted to say all set in mind, and then I just hear the last bit of this clip, and I would just lose it, because it's just like, how dumb are you? Have you never tried one of those machines that simulate female cramps? You've not tried that before? I've never tried it before, but I've seen other people try it, and from what I can understand, it's like being kicked in the balls. Almost. Just on a more regular basis, so in theory it's worse. And it's just like, oh, if your pregnancy is such a disability to your ability to work, then why don't come to work then? It's almost like you guys live in America, where a country that has no such thing as paid leave for people who are pregnant. So if they're in a place where they're desperate for money, they kind of have to keep going to work, even though they're in a condition where they really shouldn't be. But you know what? That's capitalism, baby. Wait, hold on. Every other developed nation has maternity leave. That's also capitalism and democracy. That's capitalism, baby. I'm laughing at this, but it's absolutely ridiculous that America doesn't have paid maternity leave. Like, I just look at most other countries have it. America, you can have leave for maternity leave, but it's only going to be unpaid. So, good luck. Hopefully you save some money in a time and place where saving money is very difficult because, you know, prices are only going upwards. This guy gets refused service at a bank after fighting fire with fire after a teller was supposedly rude towards him.
Ma'am, how are you? What are the grounds of which
and the way you're treating my
your teller was rude to me? So you think you can be rude to somebody else and then they can't be rude back?
We can have you escorted out if you'd like.
Have me escorted out.
Yes,
I would love that. No, have me escorted out.
There's your information.
Yeah, and you're going to definitely be reported.
Absolutely.
And I would love for you to have me escorted out because you're just going to treat me how you want to treat me. Are you kidding me? On what grounds? I know this ain't your business, but she's talking about she heard me be rude to her teller, but her teller was rude to me. So what, you going to be rude to me, but I can't be rude to you?
I get fighting with fire. If the teller was rude towards you, you definitely can. It's definitely warranted to be an asshole back. But sometimes it's better just to be the adult in the room and not respond in kind. Because a manager, in these type of instances, when they see a customer being irate towards one of their employees, they're more liable to defend their employee and kick you out rather than believe whatever you're saying when you're clearly not happy. It's just how these things goes. Sometimes being the adult in the room will get you better results. This lady decides to block the front door of an apartment complex because she doesn't believe that this black guy actually lives in this apartment complex, and in spite of saying that he does and refusing to give out the unit number because, you know, that's just not a thing you give to a random person, she continues to pester him the entire time.
Please move, ma'am.
I can. Do you live here?
I'll answer that question, excuse me.
I'm sorry. The keypad is right there.
I understand that, ma'am.
You can film me. That's fine.
I understand, ma'am, but you're blocking me.
Into my building.
Okay, and
Okay.
it's my building as well, so I need you to get out my way.
Okay, what unit?
I don't need to say that information. So excuse me, ma'am.
I'm uncomfortable.
Excuse me. Okay, you can be uncomfortable. That's your discretion. You're uncomfortable because you're you. I need you to move out my way, please.
No.
Ma'am, please stop touching me.
I'm not touching you.
You just was previously before.
I'm not touching you at all.
So I'm going to step in.
I'm not touching you, and I'm not in any way doing anything outside of letting my dog go to the bathroom.
Okay, and I live here and you're blocking the door.
What unit?
I don't need to tell you that. What unit do you live in?
307.
Okay, great. I'm on the 4th floor. Excuse me.
No. You don't have a key fob. You are... No.
Ma'am.
If you have that, then okay.
Ma'am, you're not security. You're not the property manager. You're not Mike Herman.
No, but I live here.
Okay, and I live here too. You're not Mike Herman. You're not Rick.
I don't like the fact you have your phone in my face.
Okay, I don't like the fact that you're blocking me for where I pay.
All I'm asking is what unit?
But you're not. I don't need to tell you that information, ma'am.
If you want to come into my building.
It's not your building. You're not the owner. You pay rent.
Sir, you walked up on a street.
Yes, and I've already buzzed in. I've already used
did not.
Okay, man, it does not even matter. Can you get out of my way?
No. Can you show me the key fob into this building?
I'm not showing you anything. And the second, ma'am, I'm bound to walk through where I live at. So.
No.
Okay.
Can you show me the key fob into this? No.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Call the police, whatever you want to do.
Where are you going? Do you have a key fob that looks like this? You can film all you want. I'm not being rude. I'm not being disrespectful. You walked into a building that I was taking my dog out and pushed your way in. No. Who are you going up to the 4th floor to see? No, I want to know who you're going to see.
So now you're gonna follow me.
I am.
Why?
Because I would like to know who's friends and why you're here.
Because I live here.
And if you do, then I would like to meet you because you're a neighbor. And
You didn't start off on a good note. I don't want to do no dealings with you. I'm going to my house. I'm going to my house where I live at, where I pay.
I would like to introduce myself then as a neighbor.
If your apartment complex requires the use of those card fob thingamybobs, then surely they would have one of those inside of the elevator so you can go to your appropriate floor that is only accessible via your cards or cards for the people who lives on those floors. If it's got a staircase, surely there would be a door at the bottom level just to stop people who manage to sneak in through the first door from getting any further in. I don't know about you, but it seems like this is a very potentially racist thing. I don't know. It just seems a bit unnecessary, especially the consistent pestering. Okay, if you live here, what unit do you live in? Huh? And then at the end of that, she's just like, I just want to know if you live here because I want to introduce myself as your neighbor. Well, you've made great first impression that I don't think I would ever want to be your friend in spite of us living in the same building. Come on. In this next clip, we got a Karen who needs to return some clothes but missed out on the actual policy.
That that's the policy. You've got plenty of time to put whatever you want on there if you have receipt. It doesn't say that. But how would I know that? I'm not psychic. How would I know that? My receipt does not say that.
Thank you, Talita.
Yes,
Thank
my
you.
love.
Sorry about that, Dana. Thank you. No worries.
Hey. Hi. But it doesn't. You're just telling me a policy that's not on your receipt. It's not on your receipt. Like you're just saying this is your policy, but you don't have anything in writing that says this is your policy. It's like that's not fair. It's not fair, and I know you have the ability to check it. If you can point to me on my receipt that says for 45 days, then that's it. But you don't have anything on here that says. No, she's not like that. That's fine. I'll take a store credit.
Very nice. Think about it. At the end of the day, my brain's not ready. Yeah, when did nothing?
It doesn't, but I'm telling you, like, I'm here right now. I'm asking you to show me where the receipt says that your policy, and you can't tell me. Show me that because it's not on me. That's not fair to me as a customer. I purchased something. How am I supposed to know that?
Do you want the one that hanger? I can
put
put it in a garment bag.
It's not on my receipt.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to make sure that it doesn't have a sensor on it. It's my bad. There's nothing on here that says it needs to be returned within a certain amount of time. Like, I have a receipt and there's nowhere on there that's saying that. Like, do you understand what you're doing? What you're doing is not right. Like, as a customer, like, I can't believe you guys are doing this. Isn't Nordstrom's the company that took tires back? Isn't Nordstrom's the story they tell the story about, like, people that took tires back? It actually is. But I have a receipt and you're not taking it back. I don't care. It's Nordstrom. You guys are like, I have a receipt. Always has 25 days for policy. And how would I know this? I'm sure everybody knows deep down that I'm like, screw about it. How does anybody know it? Is it on your printed receipts? Yes. This is not on your email receipts. And this is terrible customer service.
Notes.
Right there in the language, she just said it's kind of hidden over there.
I like the garment bag, my love.
It's not on your receipt. Alright, I need the other manager's name. You have a store manager right here. This is the contact number. You can reach out to her. Well, she's not going to answer, I'm sure. What are the chances that she's going to randomly, if this is her office number, is it here?
So there were no notes, my
So how is she going to answer?
Okay. I worry. Oh, right. Let's get you out of this environment. I'm going to skip her so she can just keep doing what she's doing.
It's not right. What is your Oh, you must have now. Is it doing Mercy?
All right. Yes. Yeah, 45-day policy. If you want to return it, please bring it back to the with the original form of payment.
And I put it in, and then it hung up on me.
Yes, don't miss that, and it's going to go back to your email as well. Thank you very much, my love. Yes.
Now, is it just me or did it feel like that clip repeated itself? Now, is it just me or did it feel like that clip just repeated, wait a minute? That's just, like, just this entire thing, how she kept going, I was like, oh, but the policy's not on the receipt, oh, the policy's not over there, oh no, the policy's not on the receipt, oh, they're not it's just like, bro, ma'am, I get it. I feel like that maybe there should be a shorthand variation of the policy on the receipt so it's there. But at the same time, it's probably one flipping Google search away. They probably have posters somewhere around the store. It may not be big because I know they like to do that. There is a small A4 piece of paper that's got this massive dialogue of the policy on it. Because I know that the retail stores and grocery stores here in Australia do the exact same thing with the policies. They're on small pieces of paper right at the bottom of the service desk, so you don't really see it, but it's there, so they can't be legally held for anything. But it's just like going around these loops over and over and over again. It's just ultimately gotten you nowhere. And then when you go to, then you get told, okay, go call the regional manager. They don't pick up. She loses her shit. She throws the phone and then falls right back into her routine to loop about the receipt not having the policy on it again. Like, in most cases, usually the window's about 30 days for most things. Walmart seems to be 45 days in this instance here, but usually it's 30 days. If you don't return your stuff within the first month, then you're probably not going to be able to get a refund for it. It just is what it is, unless it's something electronic-wise, where it's got like a year warranty or 2-year warranty and the electronic dies, and then you can get a replacement. But that's a different scenario than fucking clothes.